Fucking hell. Not sure I want to come back to this.
Especially
Did you
ever
unmute?
since-
Did they hear
they're
that?
Like
Yeah, that's
dolphins
exactly
that got
the first thing
crushed
heard.
by a speeder.
Oh, I'm glad they heard that.
The first thing
I-
I
honestly,
say.
I
Jamal,
think
put your camera on. What's going on?
Oh.
Come on. You're more
For some
professional
reason,
than
my
this.
light keeps going off.
I
What's
think
going
I
on? My
may-
camera isn't coming on.
Oh fuck!
Unbelievable.
I think
It's
I
gonna
may
break
have
your thing.
unmuted
Hang
you
on.
all just as Jem was saying, "Why you first? Oh, for fuck's sake!"
Because he's capitalized, maybe. And Jack isn't?
Oh, yeah.
Capitalize myself.
Oh,
I don't
Please.
know. I don't know
Jack's
if
name
that
isn't
changes it.
capitalized, so it's not.
Sometimes it also
Yeah,
just
or-
because he's actually not first on mine, so I think actually it's just your Discord is weird sometimes. Remember?
He's ahead of me though.
I'm gonna just close this pop-up window and pop it out again instead. And no, it's still showing the same thing. I'm leaving.
I remember
the
we
call.
had
I'm
this
fucking
issue
off. I'm out.
before. I'm out. I'm done.
I can't be fucked to do this. Oh, it's still the wrong way around.
Someone
No,
just
we've
put a
we've
one.
had this issue
Yeah, it
before.
was like this
I'm pretty sure
before,
last
wasn't
time
it?
Jack was here, we had this issue.
Let's
Aye,
see. Let's
I
see what
caused
the same
problems.
looks like then, shall we?
There's just something about
Yeah.
your Discord.
Yeah, for fuck's sake. Right, hang on.
To flip him again.
Do 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 do. Do do
Taste
do.
the juice.
Do, do, do. Oh fuck, that was the border again. Right, hang on.
No, I was supposed to make a drink. I forgot.
Well,
Well, you're
I guess you have to
Three
play
drinks.
Kabisk today.
I'll be back in 2
Timothy?
seconds.
Yeah, you're switching
liquid
characters.
rill.
Oh jeez. I don't even know what Krusty likes.
Here we
Oh,
go.
yes, you do.
Something about this seems wrong.
Yeah.
I think you do.
Here we go.
I was I was partial to some fondue, cheese fondue,
Undo, eh?
Fondo, as it's called in space.
fondue. Ah, yes, tasty helping of fondue.
So what have I done here?
I'm actually
What
an
is-
expert at making fondue. If you want me to get on it, I can
Yeah,
actually
your
craft
third degree
fondue from
burns stay
sand.
different.
Yeah, I've had some training. I've been hanging out with folks.
Okay, that one
I
goes
need to remember his stupid
there.
voice.
That one goes.
Oh yeah.
there. Not there.
Oh yeah, I've
there.
got 55 XP, but I'm saving it.
Nailed it, I think. Is there sound? Yes, there's sound. Fantastic. We did it, everyone. The stream is set up. I think. Is everything right?
Quick, really.
We have plugs is in plugs and his Redux and Thinway Mo Ali is Jamalki and Krusty and that's all right and Verona's Verona
Oh, yeah.
still because that one's
Yeah,
easy.
Sinway's had a name change, by the way,
And
Jack.
then
We
he's
get
still
Krusty.
called Krusty.
Yeah, we still call him Krusty, but he's now M0AL1.
A1I.
Or A1I, sorry.
M0A1I.
Got it. Is that a gun?
No,
No.
Well,
it is dangerous weapon.
it's classified as a weapon, that's for sure.
Ever since, yeah. I
I
do
see.
have to get a license
These
in
guns are
Coruscant for them.
classified as a weapon.
The Iron Patriot is the weapon.
Exactly.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Star Weeds Season 3. With, well, all old faces, although one of them is fairly new to being old, I suppose.
Who's that?
I thought we were literally talking about how Jack is young and is allowed to go to.
Yeah, I have to go
Happy-
to the young
True,
people.
yeah.
Speaking of new to being old, happy birthday, Jack!
What?
Hey!
Oh, no, not
Happy
this again.
birthday!
Happy
birthday,
Oh, I didn't know. Oh my
25, I didn't
God.
realise.
Really
Oh
kept
my
that
God.
on.
25 already.
I was no, please. I'm aging so rapidly already. I don't need more.
Happy birthday.
Oh, well, thank you.
Happy
I'll
birthday.
keep that in mind for several months from now.
Oh, okay.
Great. Yeah,
Good.
no,
And
this is
every-
just how Jack
and
decided to
every
spend
week.
his birthday. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I
As you
chose.
should.
This is what anyone would
Oh,
choose.
you don't have to sound so fucking like
Miserable.
upset about it. Jeez.
I didn't. If you're
You
reading,
don't
into
have
that,
to be
that's-
here.
You're projecting. There's there's nothing else going on here. You know, I'm happy to be here.
Okay. Hopefully.
Good. Right. So here's.
So
just-
this is the Pride
Oh,
episode,
fuck.
right? 'Cause
Right,
it's
I
Pride
forgot what I
month.
was gonna do. Hang on.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Uh,
Happy Pride.
This is the most professional stream I've ever
for
been
fuck's sake! I didn't even download the fucking images.
Bro downloaded
That-
it. Well, no, bro didn't download images, but you were gonna download images.
That
Your-
would have been
your
the
one's
greatest
Redox.
ending as well to season 2. The Pride Parade could have been that final, you know, the success story. After that, we could have had this
actually.
huge like music parade thing. Whole episode could have been done by. Thanks, Weez. Thanks a
Mhm.
lot.
Yeah. Sorry.
You fucked it, man.
I fucked
Can't
so many
believe
things.
it.
Oh, and I have to click individually for each
Goodness
one
sake.
and the folder that it goes
That's fine.
in
We're
as
just gonna
well.
go to the Pride Jedi Temple or something.
Predi.
True.
Predi.
Fred Eye.
It's so
Fuck's my bloody
fine.
thing.
Sounds like a.
Great.
It sounds like a something you should go to the doctor for. Predeye.
A little, doesn't it? Yeah.
Red Eye.
Oh,
I've
that's
got
nasty.
Predeye.
Oh, that looks nasty.
Kabisk has got a case of the red eye.
I do.
Hmm.
Even more so nowadays.
Yeah.
Mm.
Did you like what I? Did you like the new red eye?
I do like it a lot.
Fine.
Yes.
It's barely visible on stream
Yeah,
because
but
it's so
it's subtle.
small, but
It's subtle, which I
Yeah.
enjoy.
yeah.
I appreciate it.
I completely forgot that you had that thing.
that
this
thing.
this JPEG tuber version of Kabisk.
Yes. Hello.
Oh,
This
right.
is this is just how I roll.
Sorry, I'm halfway through the images.
It was a welcome reminder. It was a
Yeah.
welcome.
But anyway, so as it's Pride Month, this month any revenue gained by Matt is given to Jack, Emma, and me, right?
Hugging.
Why would you?
that's-
No,
Yeah,
no, you don't
Oh.
get it.
I see.
It's for the
Oh,
gays.
so what you're saying is that queer people
He's
don't
having fun with it.
deserve to be paid, and
Oh my
straight
God.
people should get all their money. Is that what you're saying, Matt?
I look.
Because I have
Hey,
I
hey.
have messages of you saying today that you wouldn't call yourself gay. So
That is
I'm pretty
correct.
sure. I'm pretty sure.
Look, I'm sure
know.
there's a letter in there somewhere that applies to me.
Yeah, it's the S for straight.
Ooh,
Unbelievable.
get him.
A that stands for ally.
Yeah, Jay actually sent me that, like just before we started this.
No,
I'm allowed to say
ultimate
that.
Out
I'm
of
allowed to say
context
that. I'm
destruction of Wheaters. I've
No, it's within
messages where You
context.
said you won't say you were gay on stream, right here. It says right here in the manuscript.
I've got the
It
receipts.
says right here in my Discord chat.
Yeah, it wasn't even hidden.
No, it's in a room you can all see. Right.
Yeah,
Oh
send it.
fuck. Is this gonna work?
If
I
we're
don't
lucky.
know. Just I've been telling you, just literally
Oh,
share your
it nearly
screen.
works. Yes, I know. I just wanted to see if this screen still worked, and it kind of.
You know what you
does.
can do? Share your screen in Discord, and then just have the Discord.
That
pop
is
out
the worst
on
idea I've
stream.
ever heard.
Oh
Right.
wow, wow.
Why?
The
The
worst
fuck?
idea you've ever heard. That's
There's literally.
high
You've
praise
had
at
a
least.
very
Rudolph.
blessed life.
You're literally talking over queer voices right now.
Yeah.
And during Pride Month as well. I just want to point that out. You know.
Yeah, that's my aim. Right.
I'm being so obnoxious today, by the way. If you hadn't noticed.
Okay, just to be clear, right?
That is
Just in
one of the
case it
best I've
didn't
heard,
come
though.
across in some way, every character who appears in this episode is queer. Okay,
It's gay.
it's gay. Just
see.
So is
specifically gay.
Buraban coming back?
Maybe he'll have to.
Does Jack know about Buraban? You know, right?
No.
They did.
Yeah,
meet.
yeah, no. We
They did
we
meet.
met Buraban, but I feel like his character was expanded upon a bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Kabisk might know these characters you name. Jack does
But
not.
Jack doesn't. Okay,
Just
that's
as a-
fine.
just as a-
That's why. Matt, are you ready? Is it? That's why we've got this. Am I pointing the right way?
Is it
Did I
that
actually
one?
know? I'm pointing to point
No.
this. We've got this.
I'm so ready.
where the fuck is it?
Ta-da!
I'm so ready.
It's not happening, is it?
Oh! Is this it? No, it's just a black screen. What the fuck?
What have you done there?
Oh, everything's gone
Oh,
black. It's all fucked.
me and Krusty are wrong as well on this screen.
Yes,
This is interesting.
this is... Look, we'll have a
Oh,
word
yeah.
Yeah,
with
of
it.
course
It's
it's
just
fucking
gone black.
This is an old scene. We haven't used this since episode 2. Why does that not work? Alright, fine. We're going dangerous on this one. We're using fucking screen capture.
Yeah, just do your screen capture and just turn it off the second you're done.
Yeah, right.
Just don't
Yeah,
have porn
display
open on
capture.
another window. It's that
It's
easy.
not easy. It's using the wrong bloody window. Use the other one.
I need it for
That
my
one.
stimulation. I can't focus without it.
It's true. It's
I
not-
need it open to deal with you lot.
Why is this the image that has come up as well? For fuck's sake.
Why is it so like?
It's because it's on my
Not
HDR
censored.
screen.
Is it like stretched aside?
This isn't one of them. Hang on, I need to turn that off real quick.
Oh, is that something you did?
Yeah, that's the old Star Wheats image. How did I get that one? Oh, that's slide 1.
'Cause
Oh,
that
yeah.
is slide
Right,
1,
yes.
but it's like
Yeah,
stretched
I
aside.
expanded it because I wanted it to fit behind me on this
Oh,
screen,
okay.
is why. Right,
I
let's turn that back
see,
on.
okay.
Full screen. Ta-da! Hello, everyone. Welcome to Star Wheats. This is going to look like shit, isn't it? 'Cause yeah, hang on, let me resize that.
3 seasons in.
Fuck's sake, that's not right. Hang on.
Look how far we've come.
It's so
I'm
small.
very impressed.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my
Right, is that
god.
about
I've
right?
returned, and this is what I am.
Look at
treated
the
to.
quality
Someone
we
put
have
the
these
projector
days,
too
Jack,
close to the
honestly.
screen.
Crop this a bit. I think that's about
Oh my
right.
god.
That looks
Good
about
lord.
right. to me. I
This
think
is
maybe
what
it's
you've
about there.
returned to. Perfection.
I've been waiting for this for a long time.
And then we just like drag that out. There we go. There we go. Oh, I just heard a USB disconnect. That's because I've left my VR headset on. Hang on. There we go.
I was told this would be a 3-hour affair. I have a feeling it won't
Oh no, not you. Oh, it's easily
From
gonna
now-
be like 5 at
From
least.
now, it's 3 hours. Right.
Yeah, 40 minutes
okay.
be. Oh
in.
God.
Star Wheats. Play thing.
There it is.
Have to find it.
And fucking tastic. Right.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Star Wheats, right? We started fucking 2 years ago, arriving on Tatooine. There it is. Oh, I can zoom in. Oh, I'm gonna be so obnoxious with that. I think I've cropped it wrong as well. There you go. That'll
It's
do.
fine. Just,
Uh,
please just move on.
You arrived on Tatooine because Kabisk found a thing that he was going to sell to Timo, but he didn't. He sent it
This
to the
is,
museum
I mean,
instead.
this is such a great recap, honestly.
Look,
I remember that.
Yeah, Jack's
Whoever's
been
reading
through
this did such a great
The
job. of the voice
narrator's
acting.
very passionate.
Yeah, whatever. You like arrived there, whatever.
Yeah, you
like,
found-
Kavis did something, I
It-
guess. Like,
Look, it's Pride Month. I've got to feel. Anyway.
what does that mean?
You found a relic. You sent it off to a museum somewhere. And instead of bringing it to Timo, and therefore Timo was really unhappy with you. And so he put Kabisk in a bikini, which stayed for the
No,
entire...
he specifically asked for it
Oh, did yes.
I don't think it was forced.
I requested it.
for legal reasons.
No,
He
no,
asked
no,
for
no,
it.
no.
We coulda had
No, I
Jack
offered
guess
the,
what
I
each
offered
of
the
these
bikini.
is.
I offered the bikini.
Oh,
Jack
yeah,
said
but,
that
you
he
know.
wanted to stay as entertainment, and that's when I offered the bikini. Thank you very much. I remember what happened. Anyway. Oh shit! That skips
No,
over a
okay,
fair
I'm
bit
talking
actually.
quick voice.
You got sent in prison. You broke out of prison. You ran away. Gamorreans
Ship's
chased you.
fucked.
You went to a bar where you got told that the ship's fucked by Atala, who was everyone's favorite character, and
I remember them well.
you defeated the
All the
Gamorreans
Tridarian.
with a good boop. Plugs was having a drink this whole time. And there you go. The ship was fucked. But
favourite
off you
bit.
went. Then you went to find a part for a droid, where Krusty distracted an old man by fingering some electronics.
Don't say that.
It's literally what happened. It's literally how you described it when we put this slide together. Thank you very much.
Fine, it's Pride Month.
And
Don't know if
Plugs was still drinking at this time, and you stole a part. It was quite big.
According to
Apparently,
the
that's
slide,
it on
anyway.
Plug's back, I think.
Yeah, it was like a whole motor. It was like a
Big.
space motor thing.
Yeah.
right?
Then you went to free your ship, and you freed your ship, and also crushed another ship. I can't remember what happened
yeah,
to
and
that
a dog-
other ship, but
a
you
dog bit
freed
me as
a
well.
ship, and a dog bit you. This is when Plugs lost her drink. But don't worry, she got another one.
Yeah, don't worry. I got a new
When
drink
you went
back.
to kill Trex, and you did. You killed Trex.
And I lost my legs as well.
And you lost your legs,
Oh, dear.
amongst other critical injuries. And then you flew away, and TIE Fighters was sad. How lovely. You fled on a ship that was your own. Yes, the entire time. As it was called at the moment, the Centurion Hawk. You did some
Well,
errands
was
on it.
Kabisc.
You met Buraban, who was everyone's favourite character. And then tried making an astromech, but you couldn't do it yet because you didn't have the thing, and I couldn't be asked to give you
Oh,
one.
I was trying. Yeah, I was trying to.
You
I
threw out
remember that.
3 Wookiee pelts, but it was actually quite a lot more than that in this drawing.
They were cut in small parts.
Yeah, I see. Plugs lost her drink again, and you arrived on Ryloth.
It's fine.
Then
I get it back.
You then Krusty tried to implant Reo, and she fucked off forever. And
Very
then
angry.
Krusty became lame, and that was it.
I love Krusty's large ears because he
Yeah.
took the things off.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite part about that entire drawing is Krusty's huge ass ears, which doesn't make any sense.
They're like, they are literally just normal human ears.
Oh my god.
Fucking huge.
And now
That's
we
my
move on to
favorite thing.
the new set of slides, because that was after just the original recap. So there you go.
Yeah,
you go
I did
in.
these like a year ago.
Yeah. You meet everyone. You meet Atala, you meet Nin, you meet Buraban, and Verona is here now as well. And they're all shocked to learn of Krusty
her
Bareback.
famous camo armor
Yes, that's what Verona has always looked like.
and her vibro scimitar.
Whoa. That. What is that? What do you normally use that for? Just asking for a friend.
Matt said it was like a
Very
scimitar, so I
good
drew a
at
scimitar.
penetrating
Yeah.
Oh god.
people.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
That looks like it's wobbling
like
in a lot of
swords
different
do.
directions.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen those online. Anyway, Nin and
Oh, you know.
Buraban and Atala tell you all about New Mean, which is under attack by someone called Angu Drom. So you start heading that way with Buraban in your speeder, and off you go. You drive along. It's going great.
Also, that's where Krusty gets the title of Captain Bareback.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around there.
Very
I don't
important.
really remember, but it's stuck.
It was on the slide where it says Krusty Bareback. That was the
Yeah,
I think that was kind of like a giveaway.
Well, I don't know if this is where it came about. We put this there
It was.
because when everyone walked in,
Yeah.
we
No,
roleplayed
it was the conversation with
Verona.
It was
Future
that
Self.
conversation. Yeah.
And then the plot twist later that he should have actually been Krusty Spiderback.
Yeah. But I wrote. That's why I wrote it as
Spoilers.
there
Yeah.
because of
Spoilers.
the spoiler.
Anyway, you flew off in the speeder.
there's not a
Plugs-
slide for that.
Plugs
but-
had a
There's not a
drink
slide
back.
for that.
Wow.
yeah, I've got my drink back.
Yeah. Off you went.
Told you.
You were having a nice journey. You went by Gary's cave, and then you got shot. Oh no! You all fell out of the speeder. Why is this image bigger than all the other ones have been so far? There we go.
It's not. They're all the same size.
There we go. Oh no! You all got shot out of the speeder, and a terrific gunfight ensued. Until, oh, for fuck's sake, Gary came out and ate everyone. And Plugs lost her arm and drink.
It's because
Oh.
you zoomed in. It's fucked
Oh
now.
no.
Yeah, look
Oh
at my poor
God,
drink
how
and
could
my
this
arm.
happen?
Oh no.
And you
Oh my
flew
God,
away
no.
with a
It was the
mercenary.
drink arm.
Also, if you'll notice, Kabiscus covered in cheese here.
Oh yes, Kabisky's covered in cheese.
Yes.
Attention to detail.
Not covered
Because
in
you
cheese
were
here.
making. Yeah. Don't question it. You
I
were
was
making you were making cheese on that trip, and then
Yeah.
while we crashed, there was cheese everywhere,
Yeah.
and it hurt you because
I
it was
was-
warm.
Very excited for my fondue.
Mm. Yes.
Fondue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bondo.
As
Maybe you
it's
should have
called.
didn't.
Hmm?
Eh?
Peru.
Oh,
Should we call it
nice,
Spondo? Because it's space. Fondue.
nice. Maybe.
Found out.
I think that would be more what it's made of, but who knows? Anyway, you flew away. Gary ate some mercenaries. You took a mercenary captive, and you went to the little town of New Mean, where you met a whole bunch of Twi'leks and spoke to them for 3 fucking hours in a scene that had no notes.
Yeah.
So it was great. Also, you built Plugs an arm. Look, it's a different color now, and it's even got a drink attachment. And
No expense was spared in the making of
shut
these,
up,
by the
easy.
way, in case you hadn't noticed.
Yep,
I can tell,
Instead of a
honestly,
hand,
the
it's just a
Twi'lek-
cup on the
it's just a cup.
The Twi'lek version of Stickmen is very elaborate.
Yeah. So as you're
Right.
here, you're
One of
having
them has
great
a
time.
cut off Leku, because that's Burban. Come on now, there's a
Oh,
lot
I
of
saw
detail.
that.
Why
in
is
here.
one of them
Yeah,
in
I
like
figured.
negative colors?
That's
because
Scuba
I
Dan.
couldn't. Yeah, sure. One of them's negative, one of them's additive. I think.
that's
It's
Scuba
just
Dan.
so I
Yeah.
could get different colors. I just needed different colors.
I think that's Scuba Dan. Anyway, you spent a lot of time here.
Something,
Some
yeah,
mercenaries
we'll figure it
showed up. You killed them. You saved the town. Well done. Then you went to actual New Mean, because when reviewing my notes, I figured that both New Mean Mines and New Mean Town are both just called New Mean. So it was kind of confusing. But you went here. You fought Angu Drom, who looked like this. Would you believe?
Yeah,
And
it was
it
like
was
an
great.
alien, apparently.
Kabisk was still covered in
Oh,
cheese
great.
at this point. Kabisk wasn't actually here. He'd left by now.
Yeah, I think Kabisk had already left at this
But
point.
don't worry,
His
we
soul,
correct
he
that
was
on
just
the next
wandering
slide.
around.
Kabisk had already
Souls.
gone to the hospital.
No, I think actually what happened is Kabisk stayed back, and then after this entire fight, we said Kabisk left.
That
Yes,
might make
I think
sense.
is what happened.
In that
But
case,
Jack had already
there we
left.
go. Kabisk is gone, and Angudrom is dead, and Dubadan, now green, is in a wheelchair doing donuts on him. And it's all
Yeah, it
great.
may have been green again. Whatever.
It's all great. And then you get ready to leave because you went back to Nin and everyone, and apparently I don't have a slide for that because
Get
we
ready for
couldn't
the
just copy and
quality
paste.
update.
Yes, this is Tweak, everyone. Aren't you glad to know what he looked like after all this
Oh,
time
I
and
knew
adventures
exactly
you
what
had with
Tweet
him?
looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew.
Anyway, you spent about like 2 hours chasing him around a city when you weren't catching him, and then you left to head towards Geonosis. Wow. On the way there, I think you sent a message to say, "Oh no, Thweek is betraying."
But Twig is betraying us.
Fuck's sake, I think I did the same thing when we actually did this as well. Thweek is betraying you, Tweemo, and you, and because you said it like that, he believed it. So Thweek was put in trouble, which I'm sure did not come back to haunt you.
No,
You go
not at
to
all.
Duke Piddock's party, and you all have a great time. Plugs meets a pair of Irish smugglers. They were meant to be Irish. I don't know what accent I actually gave them. And
Sure it was Irish.
and
It was very clearly Irish. Yeah.
yeah, and had a great time. Verona spoke to Maru Jakar, who is the wife of Richard Hardwood.
Yeah, Kabisk's stepmother.
Yes, who she
By the way.
lovingly
Layers
refers
of
to.
plot, which is so interesting for me to learn.
Yep, she lovingly referred to Kabisk as Kabiski Poo. It was lovely. Krusty spoke to a droid.
I think this is what.
Uh,
Did we learn it here?
Yep,
Or
Yeah,
like, did
at
we
the
actually
start.
know this? Okay.
this is where you learnt it, right here, in talking to Maru Jakar, who I had to make up a backstory for, and it was great.
Yeah.
And then Krusty has a chat with Duke Piddock and introduces himself as the Iron Patriot.
And he was very out of focus as well.
Yes,
While doing
yes.
this.
Mm.
Yes. Yes.
Looks great.
For reasons unknown.
So out of focus.
And there he is. Introduced himself as the Iron Patriot, which he is not yet. And for some reason, Duke Piddock is like, oh, Iron Patriot, yes, we should really make a name for you. This music is getting louder. Let's turn that down. There we go. And that happened. And then you go to see Duke Dimmock. And you try to convince him that Teemo is a bad person. And somehow he didn't know this until you told him, so it's a massive shock to him. And he's like, oh
What?
shit, let me not support Teemo anymore. Go kill him.
The hut?
So off you go to go kill Teemo on Ratooine. Tatooine.
No, it
Not-
clearly says Tatooine.
and you're not even going in the
Oh, no.
Centurion Hawk because you go in the ship of the two Irish people, space Irish people. You smuggle yourselves in
Irish, if you will.
with Plugs disguised as a robot, and you in boxes, I
Great
guess.
disguise.
It was a great disguise.
in you
Honestly,
go.
They all believed it.
We spent ages on this at this point, so we couldn't be bothered to tell your backstory in the little rooms at the back as you turned the alarms off and fought some droids. So we're just
Yeah.
covering Plugs.
Some
throwing-
shit happened in the palace, but whatever.
Yeah.
I got in as the chef. That's the main.
Yeah.
That's the A. The
And
A
so
story.
Plugs
You know, the B line,
approaches
whatever.
with a cart and a tray full of cupcakes, and it's like, oh look, it's one cupcake, and oh look, it's a lovely cupcake for you, Timo.
One cupcake that definitely doesn't look
like a thermal
suspicious at
detonator.
all. It's literally just like a thermal detonator with some
And-
glazing on
and
it.
Icing on top, yeah.
Yeah, and then Plugs throws it at Timo, and pretend there's a slide where Timo's head explodes.
Yeah, I
Season
made
2.
it, but then I didn't save it, so you know, too
Season
bad.
2.
Wait,
You go to Coruscant.
sorry. Wait, go back.
Oh.
Say season 2 again.
Season 2.
Now we can go.
Great. You fly to Coruscant. You kind of fly to Coruscant. You are
No,
on
we
Coruscant.
are on Coruscant.
How you got to Coruscant, we do not know. We did not describe how you got there. But you got there after about 6 months in universe. And 1 month in real time. Because that's how slow we do it. Krusty is now buff. Wow, he's the Iron
Yep.
Patriot.
Yeah, we've all had an
Plugs.
upgrade.
Plugs is upgraded to have a blowtorch on her metal arm.
Which kind of looks like the 10th Doctor's
Sonic screwdriver,
sonic
yeah.
screwdriver. Now that
It
I
does a
think
bit,
about it.
Yeah, and Verona.
It's with the rebels
You know
now.
what? I'm not going to give a description for what I've just realised, but it's fine. She's also got a rebel symbol on her, and
Right.
because it's very important to publicise that wherever you go.
Yes. Especially on Coruscant.
Yeah. And oh no, you're stealing data, and Thweek is there with a dog that throws a grenade at you, but we couldn't be asked to draw the
No,
dog.
we ignored the dog.
So Thweek is
I
throwing a
ignored
grenade
the
at
dog.
you. The dogs didn't actually become plot relevant for some reason. I was really looking forward to those, but then you decided to host a boxing event. Anyway, Thweek threw a grenade at
Well,
you,
it was-
and it set off an alarm, and you had to... Where's the next slide?
We're out of slides.
Hang on,
This is all.
What do you
this
mean?
is-
Where's the next
is where we
slide?
got
Download
to.
the rest of them.
hang on, something's gone wrong.
Oh my
Uh,
god! There's like 9 more
so-
slides.
This is a lot.
Unbelievable.
No, you're completely caught up now.
For fuck's sake.
No,
right,
no,
yeah, we're gonna
no.
do that adventure again. Because it was so good.
We're restarting here. Oh god, no, not again.
Right, here we go. Fuck's sake.
I was
Uh,
proud of these last ones. Okay.
There we go. I'm
important
literally just
one.
showing you this from my Discord chat with Redo. It's great. There we go. Oh no, Threek has thrown a grenade at us. Oh fuck, it's cycled back round.
Yeah,
Here.
you can only send 2 per message, 10 per message. So you have the
Right,
next
anyway.
message.
You flee the building in a speeder. There's a lot of stuff we didn't draw here.
Yeah, you told me to just draw a building that was on fire, and that's good
Yeah,
enough.
you fled away. You'd caused a lot of collateral damage. The entire Trump
We
family
killed a lot of
died.
people.
This doesn't
It
show.
was mainly Verona.
True.
Yes.
This doesn't show the costumes you were in. Obviously, Krusty was disguised as Muhammad Ali. Plugs was, I think, the Grim Reaper, and Verona was disguised as Joe Biden. It was great. You fled away.
Interesting
wow.
choices all around, I think.
Yep. You went to visit Chopper, who gave you a droid called Grego, who's
Yeah, Chopper,
entirely
who's not the droid from Rebels, but a basilisk,
true.
who gave us a droid that looks like Chopper from Rebels,
Fuck's sake, that's not
but it's not
confusing at all.
Chopper.
No, the droid's called Grego. It is an Australian droid, hence the hat with corks hanging off of it.
Yeah, and that's why every time he says something, it's like,
Do we not
wait,
have
that's
to
the
beep
wrong one.
anymore?
fuck, we don't have the beep anymore.
Oh,
Shit.
what a shame.
Okay, wait, I'll work on it. I'll work on it.
Okay. We'll hear Grego speak in the future. Grego is entirely your responsibility. I have nothing to do with him. He's all yours.
Yes.
He also,
We
as a
finally
side
got our
hustle,
astromech.
yeah, as a side hustle, he teaches yoga.
Oh yeah, that's important.
Yeah, but that's
And that may seem inconsequential right now, but it's very important.
it's
Yeah.
very important.
Is that going to come up in a bit? Do I need to be... I'm not making notes. Should
I
be?
haven't drawn it, but it is very important.
Honestly, I don't think you need to remember any of this. Like, it's
Yeah, Kabisco
it's all
doesn't know any of
bollocks
this. He wasn't there.
it's all nonsense.
This might be very loud, but
Oh, please turn it down to 50%.
it's
Oh,
on
good.
40.
Maybe make it 30. Then you go in a ship. You barely move, to be honest. You kind of just the world moves around you at this point. Remo,
Sorry, it was on
you
22.
go visit Remo, who was a very important character. Right.
My
next slide.
Ripper dog. Okay, very
You
important.
then go to Zalcom Tower to achieve a very important mission, which you
to get information.
which you fail. So you turn around and leave. That's it.
Oh,
You then go to
fuck
the
it.
spider.
Yeah, there was no
Balls.
other slides in between them.
Where you
struggling to
meet
take this all in.
Varanus,
Don't worry about
who
it.
is definitely not
Okay, I won't.
Richard Hardwood. You
But
gamble.
Matt is also giving like no extra information except for the images. Like Matt's not doing a great job at explaining this shit.
It
I'm
covers
not
everything
gonna
we
lie
needed
to
to.
you. No, because you didn't say that Thweek is wanted, or that we were sent by
Oh, yeah.
whatever group you were working for to get, like, you know,
Yeah, that's kind of
like
important, isn't it?
originally, and we're working with them, and we're trying to find information about Thweek. So we went to that place in Zelcom Tower where we might find information about Thweek, but also just the other information, and that's why we went there. And then we went in, and then we got caught, and we just left, and we found nothing.
Yeah, that's
Now you're
kind
caught.
of
Well,
important.
we did get some stun grenades.
Yeah.
Fuck, Redox, can you redo that slide and put some stun grenades on the ship? Anyway,
I know, fuck you.
you go here and meet Varanus, who is a person from
Spider
the
was a
Black
bar,
Sun
by the way.
Syndicate. There you go, there's your fucking details. And he
A
says
person, the leader.
the leader.
Oh,
He didn't introduce himself as the leader.
Well, you introduced him as the leader.
I said he was a leader, not the leader.
I'll allow it.
Anyway, you meet Varanus, who is a leader in the Black Sun Syndicate, and he says, "Oh, I'll help you with Thweek once you get some details, which you provide with him, for him even, and you do that. Then you come up with a cunning plan. You're gonna lure Thweek into a boxing event, because this is the only way you could possibly lure him out into the open and defeat him.
It was the only possible way to beat Thweek.
What's going on?
So,
Well, no, we're okay. So what actually happened is we decided to host a boxing event and tell Thweek that the trade he's gonna do with the
Owner of the spider.
the Black Sun Syndicate, we're gonna get the Black Sun to tell them to do it at the Spider at the exact time of the final fight.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thweek doesn't know about that. He's
no,
about
Thweek
to
doesn't
be in
know
the
that he's
fight.
about to be put in a boxing match. He just, turns out
Yeah,
you do some
it's
nice
very important.
promotion for it. It had a fantastic slide, which we maybe could have put in here, but never mind.
Oh yeah, we.
It
get
was going to just be, what was it? It was God Complex, creator versus creation, because Thweek has a lot of cybernetics and Krusty makes cybernetics. It's all very important because everyone really knows the
I
Iron
remember which
Patriot
one
at this
you
point,
used,
and
but-
they're going to have a great time watching it. So
There you go, Jack.
the Iron
Anyway.
Patriot does a bunch of training
Wanna
with
see it.
Verona, and it goes great. Plugs goes and meets Don Space to do some promotion, and it's great. Then you go
Yeah,
and have
Don
a fight.
Space is canonically a purple Mon Calamari, by the way.
Yeah, we decided that. when we
Excellent.
went through it.
Beautiful.
You go and you have a fight with Thweek, who puts up a good fight until you blow up an ion grenade, and then it kind of just turns into like a 20-minute beatdown. Which
Except
I'm-
we almost lost the ion grenade, and then you managed to
Yeah.
put it back on
Yeah.
him.
Oh yeah, that was true.
yeah, nearly got completely fucked up.
But it was a
During
great
this,
plan nonetheless.
Krusty took a few drugs as well. Rill and
Yeah, only at the end, even though we wanted him to take it at the
Yeah,
start.
even though it kind
Yeah.
of.
But honestly, that ended up being pretty good. It was a
Yeah.
pretty good choice.
Yeah, Rill and like Neutron Pixie, I think it was. And
Yes.
Yeah.
he fucking loved them. Or at least he loved one of them. I think Rill. He really liked it.
Oh, we also planted. We kind of skipped over that. There was a B plot in that episode that where we planted some Neutron Pixie on some other guy just so that we could get. I don't remember their name, but the light guy, the light operator
John.
in. John, maybe I don't know.
Maybe
The
John
light
or Jeff.
operator in to go in to have a fight against I think Buraban, and I think he won.
He did.
And we won a shit ton of money on betting on him
You
as
are
well.
correct, yes. You are correct. I didn't realize you planted
The
drugs on
sound
him.
and lighting guy.
I thought he turned them
Yeah,
down.
we did, and no, well, we tried to, and then it kind of didn't work, and then Verona used like mind like force powers to
Oh.
convince him to like show everyone
Yeah.
that he used the drugs. Remember?
Oh
So
yes.
he
Oh,
took
the
them
other
like
guy
in the middle of the ring, and
disqualified,
everyone was
yeah.
like, "What the fuck?"
Yes, I get it. You used the drugs to disqualify the original fighter, and then got this
Yeah.
person to fight in their place after
That's
betting
right.
that this guy would win before he was even
Yeah,
in the
because-
fight, which meant
because
He
you
wasn't even in
because
the
you
fight.
said we could bet on him, so I assumed that meant that he was in the fight already, but then he wasn't. So
no, of course not.
But
They
it's
let
fine.
you bet on anything.
we won't bring up old grievances.
No, old stupidity. And
No.
anyway, Shriek was defeated.
Just remember what month it is.
Threek was defeated by Krusty, and it was a tremendous event until Krusty leans over Threek's dying form,
Yeah, I didn't draw this.
and no,
Was it too racially?
Yes,
It was too racially
charged?
insensitive. Yeah.
and,
But if you wanna give us an example,
yeah, would you like to reenact this
now's your
moment?
time.
Look, I was off my head on Neutron Pixie and Rill at the time, and I was. And
This
my
is like
blood
the
was
press
boiling,
conference.
Yeah,
adrenaline,
hang on. I've
you
got. I
know.
think I've got the scene for this. Is it this one? No, of course it's not. It's because you two are the wrong way around. The name's wrong. Here you are. We are joined by a conference for the Iron Patriot. Oh, for fuck's sake, everything's wrong. Whatever.
Whatever,
me.
it's fine.
Well, look, I wasn't happy. He's been thwarting our plans for 2 seasons. I wasn't happy with him. It was time, and I wasn't clear in the head. I wasn't thinking. I was just high on victory, and I may have done
And
this
drugs.
at him
We don't tell them
And he
that.
does it again.
in his general
Right,
direction.
Right. The only
Right.
part of this interview which gets shown on Galactic News is you doing it again.
Yeah, zoomed in on me going.
Right. Let me get rid of that, and then we'll go to the
Oh,
actual live
God.
scene.
Terrible press.
Krusty, can you make me a charm roll against the universe?
Is that an easy average?
I think that's going to be 4 purples.
Full purple.
Oh no.
Charm.
Goes from a love celebrity to a wanted criminal.
Oh.
Not bad,
Beloved,
Yeah.
beloved fighter to.
Your apology doesn't go down particularly well. With 3 threat, I'm going to say that you do gain fans that you don't want, though.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Make correspondent grey again. The Macgas.
Yeah, yeah. It's the Maccas. Oh, no.
The Maccas.
But yeah.
What was that? An Australia reference.
Oh, fantastic.
Grego's
Grego's,
here.
Thanks,
Grego's
Grego.
here as well. Great.
Grego.
Fucking fantastic.
Oh, I
God,
love
how
Maccas,
wonderful.
I do.
Yeah. You make
I
Grego one of your
love
fans
Bacchus.
as well.
Oh my
Right.
god. Yeah, Grego's got a red hat now.
Oh
Um,
no.
that says MCGA on it.
Yeah.
Oh, Grego.
Krusty's been found. Also, their cameras are flipped again, by the way.
I flipped it. I switched it round. I put a 1 in my name so I'd be at the top.
You prick. You get rid of that.
No, because then it's fixed for all the other scenes.
But I don't use the other scenes.
Yeah, we never use those other scenes, to be fair.
I've done it
So if
now.
I go here... Oh, it works now. Right, hang on.
God, that's so funny.
You... Right. No, oh, just...
See, I've done you a favour.
Hang on.
You fucking well. Now you only have to change 1 scene instead of 6.
Hang on.
It's
Right.
true.
True.
It's great. I've still got all my labels mixed up. So I'm just going to move the camera labeled Redox. There we go. There's that one.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Hang on.
There goes that one. And then
Hang
I
on
will
a second.
move the camera
The
labeled
fact that you can
Jack.
mess it up by just changing your name slightly.
So
Oh, the one labeled Jack is actually correct. That's nice.
Look at that.
Oh.
There
Yeah,
we
'cause-
I'm the best.
And then this
Yeah,
one
makes
goes
sense.
here, and this one goes here. Ta-da! Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh my God. It's perfect.
Does that
There you
mean
go, you're
so
fucking
all of them
welcome.
work now? If I go to Emma
Should
Big,
be, yeah.
oh, it's
Maybe.
it's a fucking fantastic occurrence.
Oh,
Well, it does
Yeah,
until
tell them to fuck
I
off.
make my
You
name.
can say thank you.
No.
Thank you, Jack. Right, no more fucking with Discord names. Anyway, the other thing, while this press conference is going on for Krusty right now, Verona and Plugs as your boxing event has just come to a close, everything's getting quiet, people are leaving, you're left on your own, and Verona has noticed that Plugs has some force powers here.
Did notice that.
What are you going to do with this information?
Nothing. Let's move on to the next 6 months and let's just.
Next is
All right, you're going to do anything with this information over the next 6 months.
Yeah, probably talk to ones about it.
All right.
I don't know if we do it at the event around everyone, but
Okay.
Sometime later, then we cut to a like mid-upgrade.
First, there's
Plugs,
a
I guess.
montage. Yeah,
Oh.
there's a montage of Plugs having spent a shit ton of money.
Yeah, just endless 5 minutes. Yeah.
Like 40
Oh, on a shopping spree.
credits.
Plugs is out
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah, something like that.
the
all going
end of the
crazy.
montage just shows Plugs looking at the bank account and it's like empty again.
Hey guys, we're gonna have to go and can we find another bounty hunter or like Krusty, do you have another like boxing event you wanna host or something like that? I feel I could really use the credits, you know, I really use the credits. I'm gonna spend another 100 credits of just like general like drinking and shit I've been doing.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Right. You two gonna,
You
you
need
gonna
more
have
money.
this chat, or shall we do other shit?
Didn't you earn a shit ton from who was it, Steve? Steve in the arena?
Oh, I don't remember his name. Yes, well I've had some work done, you see. You'll notice my I've had my nose done as I tap my my face and it sounds like metal. But
Right, I see. And
oh, it's nice to see you again. It's been like what, a vague amount of time since the last season.
let me check my calendar. Yes, a vague amount of time.
Mm.
Oh.
Did you spend any of that money honing your force skills at all?
I'm like Plug is like having a drink and there's like a spit
course.
take. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Well,
Don't
back
know if-
back at the
what?
event, you certainly had a bit of passion in your eyes when you threw Sweek to the ground in the arena.
What? Wait, I did not imagine that. That was me?
I could sense
I-
it. It certainly was.
Good one, Verona. You're just pulling my leg. I get it. I get it. Okay, I spent a lot of money. Now we have to make fun of Plugs. I get it. Okay, I get it.
There's definitely some potential in you. I'm being serious here. But it's going to take some training. The way you used it before with such hate, it's a very dangerous path.
Why? What is dangerous about it? I can move things. I can push people. I can make Krusty win. I can win us thousands of credits. I do not see the negative.
Well, it's a bit of the moral quandary, isn't it? You go too far. Who knows what will happen?
Your old religion stuff is bullshit, okay? The Jedi do not exist anymore. You and your... whatever your little magic trick is. Whatever. I may or may not have some powers that I've learned about recently and have been using to gamble. Maybe. To cheat in
Add
gambling
You're
Moving
before.
cards.
Plug just certainly been gambling with their force powers. Do I add some
So dark side points are gambling with the force.
Okay.
God damn it.
Yeah, just gonna add a couple. But what do you mean training? I'm fine. I'm pretty good at it already.
And you say that, but there's always room for improvement, and there could be more potential. for other sorts of.
So what are you saying? You are going to train me? I've never even seen you do anything like this. You can only pretend to see the future. It is going to rain tomorrow.
And how many times have I been accurate about that?
Most of the time, but you know, I can also look at the weather app on my data pad.
And that time that I convinced the other fighter to go up and very clearly use those drugs in front of everyone, so you could get your payout.
You did. Yeah, you did that, sure. Of course. He clearly did it himself. Why would he... What do you mean you convinced him? What is...
With a
Did
wave
you move
of the
his
hand.
arm to do that?
So, have you not heard of the mind trick?
No, of course I've not fucking heard of the mind trick. I'm not a Jedi, I've been saying this. I can move things with my hands sometimes
You're not.
in the distance.
You're not a Jedi yet, but you could be. We could recreate the Jedi Order.
Whoa!
We could
These
repopulate
are
it.
Grand designs.
We are gonna restart the Jedi.
We.
I love
And
I
do
love
what?
The idea of
Get
being
shot by the Empire?
Well, we'll have to train in secret, but eventually we'll be able to take down this empire and make it a more open affair. Find more
Have you
people.
seen them?
Who know.
They are everywhere. We cannot take them down. We would have to be as powerful as I don't know.
Did you not
anyone.
hear the news
the
about
Emperor
that
himself.
Death Star, as they called it? Regular rebels have already destroyed one of them.
Hmm.
The Empire clearly has
it was just regular rebels.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know all the
They're not a
details.
Jedi by the name of Luke Skywalker.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
know
think
that.
there's anything like that. It's just regular rebels.
It's just regular rebels.
Yeah, I was actually. It's funny. My friend were at the Spider the other day, and we were having a conversation about Jedi tier lists or Force user tier lists. And yeah, I think you're right. He didn't really rank that high on the power level.
Yeah, from the
Yeah,
Clone
you-
Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a glint in his father's eye.
But with such rebel movements already causing the Empire such strain, I'm sure it's going to crack eventually.
Hmm. Perhaps, but I don't see why this is. I don't see how you can help me, to be honest. What is it you suggest, Verona?
I suggest.
How are we
train
going to
together.
train here on Coruscant? It's already hard enough doing anything here without, the Empire sniffing us out. Let alone
Yes. Here is not the place to
use
do
this
it.
magical power.
It'd be much better to go to somewhere out of the prying eyes of the Empire.
Well, I don't have any money left to buy us a new ship, and Kabisk took our last ship, so what are we going to do?
It is quite the conundrum.
Is this the
yes.
time where we cut?
I forgot that he took the ship.
Well, I don't think he did, but I'm just saying canonically that he took the ship in the 6 months between season 1 and 2.
Which is why he didn't have it. With
Yeah, that
that,
makes
we can cut to Kabisk, I suppose. No, we'll come to Kabisk last. Krusty, it's been another few months.
An unspecified amount of
an
time.
unspecified amount of time as yet. And your fame has risen rather over time. You're far more recognizable of figure, if not a more liked one. You're also developing a bit of a taste for real. And you're having a
How
pretty
did
good
this
time.
happen?
Made a roll and it wasn't good.
No.
Yeah.
God. My whole philosophy was to become more machine than man, so I wouldn't have the
Yeah,
the
so
same issues.
it's a
that-
great story.
I
It's
actually-
perfect.
Honestly,
Yeah.
right, hang on. I think, right, that
Good.
this might actually work for you. Yes, it does. So, Rill as a drug, right, means that you can ignore the effects of critical injuries. And you may remember when we were putting these cybernetics on you in the first place, you got a lot of critical injuries while doing that.
Several. Yes.
So actually, being on Rill means that you can
See?
just work through it and just keep going.
That's a really good.
It makes it easier to
Yeah.
become more machine.
Yeah.
So actually, I probably now, after realizing that, I would probably swear by Rill.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Probably
I've
swear
got
Well,
some
the
extra
message this has
Rill
been-
and neutron pixie for you. If you want.
Dabble in the biological so you can become more machine.
Yeah, so I guess, you know, a little bit of Rill here and there during surgery.
Very system shock.
Yeah, it could really work. Could really push the boundaries of between machine and organic matter.
Mm.
So
I like to think we've been hanging out at a spider a lot as well.
Yeah.
Again, because
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Well,
we-
I still
we're
probably
pretty,
organise my promo events or whatever, you know, because even before the big event, I was.
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
the-
You've probably done a couple more.
Yeah, you've probably done a couple more. Krusty, add like 20,000 credits to your account. Nah, don't do that.
What the fuck?
Whoa,
Wait,
yeah,
can I
oh
have
my
some
God.
as well?
Yeah,
I feel like
Jesus.
if Krusty's got this, then I feel like I should as well.
No,
That's
you don't get more
bullshit.
money.
What the fuck?
I've still got 7,600 credits. I'm
Yeah.
okay.
What the fuck?
I've probably spent a load of this actually.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say I've spent an arbitrary amount on like supplies and maybe slightly better
And Rill.
equipment and Rill. So
Yeah.
let's say I've spent 632, so it makes it a nice round 7k.
Okay. That's a lot of Rill. Rill is
It's a lot of
It's
real.
not- that's
and
not
other
just
stuff.
Rill. 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't go and spend.
Yeah, Rill is
630
only
credits
50
exclusively on
credits
Rill.
per watt, as is the canonical one.
Oh yeah, per
unit
watt.
of
That's right.
of
Wow,
Well, maybe
yeah.
maybe you
space.
underestimate the amount of surgery I've been. The
Maybe we've
amount
all
of-
had some cybernetic upgrades recently.
yeah.
Maybe we have.
Anyway, now we will cut to Kabisk, who has had a lot of time to do things. Probably nearly, 6 months plus an unspecified amount of time. So it's been a while. Last we saw Kabisk, he was covered in cheese. He got taken away in an armored gunship sent by his father. And
Richard Hardwood.
Yep. And at some point over the last 6 months and unspecified amount of time, he has recalled his ship to away from the group and stranding them on Coruscant. And make it sound malevolent. Maybe it was. So what has Kabisk
Probably
been
was,
up
to
to?
be honest.
Well, when I sort of looked at myself covered in molten cheese and on the run from a dangerous gang, I asked myself, what the fuck was I doing here? This is no place. This is no place for a scholar. So I went back to what I know best. After I had a stern talking to with my father, and he taught me a thing or two about the underworld that I was very appreciative to know. I returned back to the museum on Coruscant, and I was there for a few months, and then I was like, "Oh shit, my ship! I need that back."
I could have sworn there was some way I got around the universe before.
Better call it back. I hate having to call Papa every time I need to go somewhere. So I'll get that back. It was
Let's
a very
use the
quick
Find
return.
My Ship app on my phone.
Remarkably
Oh,
quick.
it's
I
right
just
there.
sent a droid manservant out to collect it. They were
Droid
back
servant.
within a day or two. I was expecting it to be back in weeks, but I guess it had been left near Coruscant or something. I'm not sure. I've been having my friends at the Imperial Institute of Learning, where I've actually been interviewing for a position as a professor, which is quite exciting for me. But one of my best friends, a lovely woman by the name of Hethan Roman, disappeared recently, and I'm distressed. A note was left, and I can't make head nor tail of it. But she was specializing in this sort of study of this archaic religion, ancient outlawed knowledge to do with some sort of. Honestly, I don't really know what it's called. But it's just this
History
ancient
professor, by the way.
practice.
Doesn't
What?
even know the subject he's talking about.
That's not
History
what I
professor.
teach. I mainly focus on geography.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Geography and species studies, and also I've actually been dabbling with engineering and computers lately.
Oh.
But yes,
Some very-
I've been trying to find out where she's bloody gone. No one will give me a straight answer, and I'm very regretfully looking at my comlink, and I'm thinking, well, if anyone could help me find them. I hear Krusty's making a name for himself nowadays. Let's see what they're all up
I'm a
to.
big fan of his work.
Went to one of his shows.
Yeah, he was part of the Imperial.
he tells it like it
University,
is.
To be fair, so
Excellent.
yeah.
I was
I see
cheering.
you're
I
also
was
an
Krusty's
actor.
created a podcast recently as well. He started
Yeah, I have,
talking.
yeah.
I was
Which I
cheering
take
his name
real.
in his latest match, but then he said something that I couldn't agree with. Had to leave.
Krusty has a real sponsorship on the podcast.
Working directly with Buraban.
Real supplements.
I don't say racist things. I just made one slightly racist gesture.
Twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
But yes,
And a couple more times trying to explain it as well.
Warranted,
Yes.
by the way.
I'm trying to call members of the old crew to see if they can help me find my friend,
Well,
because all the other professors are useless.
I have a comlink installed in my armor now, by the way, so it's like on my arm.
Well,
Very
at
cool.
various
Something
times
like
over this vague specified amount of time, we'll cut to each of you in whatever position you expect to be on a day-to-day basis as you get a call from an old number. We'll just go in order of people. Plugs. Where are you?
Okay. Plugs is probably with Remo or Ripper Doc, getting some armor plating installed subdermally. It's like on the legs or something, so she's got her hands free. And the little phone that is tucked into the arm piece is like beep 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 beep. Oh. Who's this? I don't recognize this number. I never saved it. Hello?
Do you have a ringtone? It's one of
Hello.
Hardwood songs.
Who is this? Who is calling me? Is this about I'm Patriot? Yes, I will. If you want a seat or if you want like an autograph, I can, if you pay me 2,000 credits, I can get you a meet and greet.
Oh, well, I'm not particularly interested in that per se. I've actually, I won't say an old friend, but it's someone you used to know. I look a little different, but it's Kabisk.
Who?
Ah. Oh, sorry, wrong number. Click.
All right. So Plugs isn't coming on this adventure. Krusty.
No, I still hang out with Verona and Krusty. I'm Krusty's manager, clearly.
Okay,
just
I
established
see.
that.
We're gonna have a moment after the call's gone around everyone where you meet up in a bar and you're just like, wait, who's
Who are
Kabisk?
you?
Who's called you? He didn't call me. Right, Krusty, what are you
I specifically
doing?
called you. I actually called you first. Oh, wait. Did
Calling
you say
Krusty.
me?
Yes.
Ring, ring.
Yeah, what are you
Ring,
up to,
ring.
Krusty?
I'm probably sat trying to waiting for the paparazzi to leave so I can go out and get some more real.
I see. You're making a TikTok next to your space Bugattis. Kabisk. When a call suddenly comes through. Is this would you have saved Kabisk's number? Would you see who it was?
I think I would. I generally,
That's very nice.
me and Kabisk kind of had like a mutual understanding with technology and a respect for technology.
I'd definitely
always-
say Kabisk was my Kirsty was my closest friend.
I was my
on the
closest
ship.
friend.
We
Yeah.
shared
If I had
fun
to
too.
say my closest friend, I would say me.
It was me.
And to see your closest friend make such remarks during
Yeah, it was harsh.
the event.
Alright.
You're not yourself when you're on Real.
All right. Well, the call comes through, and Krusty answers.
Hello?
Hello, am I reaching Mr. Krusty?
Well, well, well. Well.
Yes?
Yes, they don't call me that anymore. They call me the Iron Patriot.
Oh yes, I caught your performance. It's quite something. I watched it on the
Hopefully-
Holonet.
Hopefully you didn't catch the finale of that performance.
We'll talk about it later, but that was pretty rough.
Rad? Yeah, I
No,
thought
no.
so too, but you seem to disagree with me.
Oh dear, I've really. Oh. Yes, I'm in need of
Selecting
a
bucket,
capable group
sorry.
of ne'er-do-wells to help me find a missing friend. I'm not sure what the pay will be, if anything, but I might be able to scrounge up some sort of fund from the academy.
Well, that's plugs out straight away, I'm afraid.
I was about to say, yeah, not
I tried to
But-
call Plugs. She wouldn't. I couldn't find her number. Kept
Oh.
going to the wrong number, which was quite unfortunate.
Oh, maybe she might
It's
have
like
actually-
multiple
Yeah,
times.
multiple
Stop trying to
times.
call me if you're not paying.
She gets a lot of phone calls, obviously. As my acting manager for most promotional materials, she gets a lot of
Oh, you
phone
have a
calls.
manager now. Are you proper
Kind
big
of.
wrestler?
Well, she doesn't really do anything. She just kind of takes a cut.
Sounds like-
yeah, that sounds like plugs. That sounds like plugs.
Pretends to do things but doesn't really do anything helpful.
I just send it all to Don's space.
It's like the
But
realization.
I just
hitting
take
Krusty,
some
like,
money.
Wait a minute.
I just
My
take a
manager
cut.
doesn't do shit.
But
Would
look,
you
I'm
show
always
up for
willing
the
to help an
events?
old friend.
I very much appreciate that. I've actually been studying more technology. You'll be
Oh.
amused to see what I've done.
Do you remember those days back with the back on was it Ryloth when we dreamed of building that astromech? That would have been my first adventure into it, and well, I'm pleased to tell you we've got one.
Oh, you've bloody well built one. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, that's wonderful news.
Bought.
Oh,
Actually, did we build it?
You built
No,
it.
we didn't build it. Did we build it?
Yeah,
We
offspring.
did.
I think we
Oh,
had
okay,
some
we got
help
it.
from what's his name?
I think you just left
From
it there
Chopper.
with him. You used like his workshop
Oh.
to build it.
No, sure.
That's right.
well, if you want me to have a look at it, see if I can't improve it when you come round. I've been reading a lot more books on mechanics, talking with my fellow professors.
Oh, I'm sure
I
we
used to
can
be
share.
so afraid of the rise of technology, but you know, it's really bolstered my intellect.
Well, I tried telling you. I always said embrace it, embrace technology. And for someone so scared of it, you sure did rely on that shield generator.
It's very true. I still carry it around in the day to day. I get a lot of laughs from my students. It's become more of a relic. I'll be honest with you. I haven't powered it up for about 6 months.
Oh, we
I don't
can,
know,
sure we
specify
can make some
that.
progress to that. But yes, it'd be great. A little catch up. We could share some technology tips.
Yes. Where should I meet you all? I can't imagine you sort of scoundrels would be wanting to come all the way to the Imperial Academy.
I'm not a bloody scoundrel, and I've got no real problem with the Imperials. They all bleed the same.
So where should I meet you then?
Gloss over
Actually,
that.
just a quick one. Do Imperials hate me? I feel like no.
No, I think they love you. If anything.
Yeah, you're slightly more
I-
popular. Yeah, if we look at your demographic popularity, Imperials are quite high at the top.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm just thinking like there isn't a bounty on me from Imperials or anything,
No,
is there? It's all
no.
just
No,
outland.
you have quite low
outland.
popularity
What
among
kind of fans
Kubas,
you're getting.
obviously.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah.
But who the? But I don't care anyway.
Oh.
Fuck the Kubas.
Okay. Anyway. Okay, Sinway not racist morality.
Nah, screw them sneaky Kubas.
All right. So
Oh,
obviously,
goodness.
oh, that was on the phone, was it? Okay.
Yeah, that was all.
All of that
Oh,
happened in
sorry.
Krusty's head, and then he just spouts out, "Oh, those scum Kubans."
Irrational hatred of
Oh,
Kubas.
okay. Oh, jeez.
I'm like extremely distrusting. I assume that they're the worst. Whenever a Kubaz is involved, there will be no leeway for me, unfortunately. Unless it's in the public eye, in which case I make an obvious effort to do the opposite of that.
I see. Okay, so obviously, Kabisc does not have Verona's phone number. They never met. Or
No.
did they?
No, they did.
They did
It
meet.
was
Because Kabisc
very
left
brief.
after Verona left,
Well,
but it
in
was
that
very
case,
Well, maybe I would.
I mean,
put
Kabisc
you
knows
through to
Verona
Kabisc.
like he
Kabisc
knows
Verona.
Buraban. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's similar,
Okay.
like...
Yeah, okay, so
Well, I would
Kabisc
probably
hung out with
suggest-
Verona.
a speeder drive.
I would probably suggest that Kabis phones Verona anyway.
Please don't phone
As
Buraban.
and Buraban.
Well, he
Yeah,
did
I
come
was-
to Coruscant famously
True.
to
I
fight
would-
in the event.
Fight and lose to a sound guy. I would probably suggest you pick up the service of Verona. Very good at tracking and very capable. She can hold her
Oh.
own.
Okay, well, I mean, the more the merrier. Splendid.
Give her a call. Here's her number.
Okay. Oh, that's very long. Okay, let me just write it down. 6x 4. What was the fourth one?
X.
Oh, I could probably just put her on Verona.
Oh,
She's
shit.
right next to me,
Oh,
actually.
she's right here. We're playing Sabak.
We're all at the spider playing Sabak
We're all
right
playing
now.
Sabak, yeah.
Every one of us is in this conversation. And weirdly, like 10 minutes ago, Plugs got a call and didn't answer. That's so weird.
It's so weird.
I'll call Verona, I suppose. See you soon, Krusty.
Great to hear from you.
So again, I'm still not sure where I'll meet you. I'll just look around. I'm sure you'll show up.
Oh yes. The spider, Coruscant.
Oh, I'm on Coruscant. That's curious.
Oh. Well, why didn't you bloody start with that?
Oh, that's where the academy is. I thought I made it clear.
Oh, the Imperial Academy. Oh, the Imperial
Oh,
The
Academy.
Imperial Academy.
Oh,
The Imperial.
Yeah, the
Yes,
Imperial
so
Academy
the-
of Coruscant is on Coruscant. Who would have known? Right.
I
I'll,
thought it was Die Imperial Academy, but you meant the Imperial
Yes,
Academy.
I'll ask around some of my more rough and tumble students whether they know about the spider, and I'll head there this evening.
Oh, trust me, they'll know.
I'm not really a drinker or gambler, so. This
Well,
is...
Are any of them yoga enthusiasts?
Oh, 3 of them.
They have a great
Well, then they will
yoga
know
class.
exactly.
Oh,
They'll know where
okay.
to find us.
I'll single out the yoga enthusiasts. This will not go poorly for my
Matt,
reputation,
can you
I'm
add, can you add the yoga song back?
Maybe.
You can
Probably
pull
not,
your friend
actually. I
Verona
think I
now.
deleted it.
Yes, good luck.
Wasn't that? Verona, what are you doing when you get a phone call?
I'd say probably just like sitting in a room somewhere, having a little think of what we're gonna do about all these forced revelations.
Sitting or like meditating?
Yeah, like meditating.
No, specifically sitting. Like,
Just sat. It's just like an empty
Sat
room
down,
with a
just like-
chair, and Verona's just like
Yeah.
yeah.
like Skyrim style,
Mm.
just like sat there.
Yeah. As the phone rings, can I use foresight
Sure.
Instantly. Ding.
to foresee the conversation on the phone?
Okay,
Good luck.
roll
I
of
don't even know
horse
where this
dice.
fucking conversation is going to go.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, you know that Kabisk is calling you about a friend who's been captured or gone missing or something. I can't remember what exactly what he's saying.
Okay.
It was a lot more precise than what I just told you, what you saw. So,
Right.
yeah.
So then, yeah,
Well, good
I'll
luck.
pick up the phone.
He's
Be
like,
Hello.
hello, Kabisk?
Is this Verona? I was given your number by Sinway.
Yes, it is. So, you have a friend who's gotten captured?
Have you had? Are you with Krusty right now?
No, not at the moment.
Just curious. And you hear just like some scratching of like writing something down.
Creepy.
I was just calling to ask for your assistance on this little rescue mission I'm performing. One of my closest fellow professors, um, Hethan Roman. She's gone missing, and I'm concerned.
Oh, I'm aware. I think we can help you out.
Oh, splendid. Yes, she was she was a studier of this sort of ancient esoteric religion thing. This order, this Jedi situation. She was professor of that, and I dread to think that maybe this has something to do with that.
Yes, I'll be very interested to see if she's found anything on the Jedi
Oh,
Order.
she's found plenty of things. Caught some unwanted attention from some of the higher ups in the Empire, which was had to encourage her to sort of calm down a bit. It's very stressful for all of us, and we thought she had, and now she's gone missing. Very upset.
Trouble with the Empire. It's every day for me.
I'm going to pretend. I
By
didn't
the
hear
way,
that.
I'm a rebel.
yeah.
As you can see from the big logo on my chest.
Gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Glory be to the Emperor and all that. As I understand it, your band of merry little adventurers, you meet at the Spider. Is that correct?
Yes, usually we do.
Oh, very good. I'll see you this evening after my afternoon lectures. Um,
Sounds
yes,
fantastic.
lovely speaking to you, Verona. I apologise for the last time you saw me and the Fondo incident.
Yes,
But, you know,
cooking fondue in very fast speeder was not the best of ideas, now was
it was an excellent idea, and I shan't hear another word. Click.
it?
Click.
Click. You
He
say that,
said
click.
click before he
Yes,
turned it
yes.
on.
I know
I
that
can't
Kabisk
find the
has an
hack button.
internal comlink, so yes, he's absolutely just saying click.
I'm just
He's
saying
like, click. Oh, wait, where's the button? Hang on,
I just
I've lost
mentally
it.
press the button. It's all in my head nowadays.
Classic.
Yeah, but you forget that you have to mentally press the
It's-
button. You're like,
it's quite
oh, where's
new.
the button on this thing?
It is
Oh,
quite
wait a
new.
minute.
I'm very
Just think
confused by
about it.
Yeah, and then we'll cut to all of you gathered together in the Spider around a table.
Wait, you are talking about this Kabisk? Oh, I forgot about him. Don't you owe me like money or something from that job we did and you never paid us for?
Oh no, you've gotten confused. My father owes you money. I'm simply a middleman.
Who's your father again?
I have three. It's neither here nor there.
Wait, so which is the one that owes me money?
Mr. Hardwood would owe you the money.
Richard Hardwood is your father. The
Yes,
musician.
well, adopted.
You
yes.
adopt. Then he's your son.
No, he adopted me.
Oh, I see. Okay,
My adopted father.
I see.
You adopted
have
him as your father.
He was not willing.
Hmm.
Well, he's made of
Okay.
money. He's got several hits.
Yes, can
Oh,
you
what
tell
was
him
it
that he owes us money?
I'm sure you can handle that.
But
Doesn't
he's your
speak for him
father.
anymore.
Oh. Yes,
he's
well, I
not
don't
too
know
happy
it,
with my career path.
Yeah, I could imagine that.
What of being a professor? Is he not a professor? No, he's a singer, isn't he?
No, he's either wanted me to go into singing or crime, and I didn't either. So
Crime.
Singing
He's a
or
criminal.
he's a layered man.
Oh, like an ogre.
What's that?
Oh, it's just this thing I've heard of.
Oh
One
no, tell me
time, I
more,
think.
please. Pulls out like a.
Well, I
data
think
sheet.
it was actually your father that brought in this. It's called a film. You know, it's like an entertainment video. Yes, and there's
Videos
this
are so
thing.
archaic. Fascinating.
It is called Sprek or something like that.
What?
Anyway, don't whatever.
Well,
About
I'm continuously
why are
confused
you
by
here?
you, Rodian.
the references.
Well, I'm here to ask for your assistance in finding my lost friend, Ms. Roman.
Well, you found. Oh, I see.
No,
Okay.
so I found you.
Yeah. Okay.
Had no idea you were on the same planet as me. That's bloody. How long have you been here
Yes,
for?
we've been well about 6 months and
Oh.
unspecified amount of time.
That does explain why my ship was so nearby when I called it back. Oh,
That's why we couldn't find it anymore. That was your ship. I forgot.
yes, we'll
I'd like
be
to-
making full use of it again.
I'd like to imagine last time Plugs went to like the starport. The ship wasn't there. It's like, where'd it go? And in the background,
Like,
you just see like this tug thing just dragging it away.
Oh, they've stolen our ship. Did you park it in the wrong spot, Verona? God damn it.
It just
I
takes
told
off and lands
you.
in the next pad.
Not in the one with the red
Just
lights.
literally
bro.
next to it.
Yeah.
That can't be out. That's not where I parked it. That can't be our
That's
ship.
not very far.
It's just moved slightly over. Kabisk walking right next to Plugs. Plugs has no idea though.
Kabiz just casually walks past Plugs into the ship.
No.
It's my ship. Neither of them
Anyway,
acknowledge the other. Neither of them notice the other.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, if you're willing to assist me, there's no money, none at all.
Well then, what
But,
is the point?
Well, I mean, as I understand it, adventure and possibility of gaining money along the way.
Do you know how busy Krusty is? He has like 5 fights scheduled, like this
He
month
picked up
alone.
after 2 rings when I called him.
Yes, that's because I take all his phone calls. Obviously.
Oh, that's why you've changed your number. I tried to call you earlier. Went to someone who just didn't know who I was.
No, I've not changed my number.
What?
No, my number is the same.
What do you mean?
Wait, it's the same.
But I called.
I
called
get
that
a lot
number
of
earlier.
prank calls.
Try
you
calling
know.
that number again.
Put my hand to my forehead.
Ding, ding. Oh wait, someone's calling me. I'll be right back. I'll just walk off. Hello, who is this? This is I'm Patriot's agent.
I'd like you to save this number, please. It is Kabisk.
Who's that?
Like,
Oh, sorry, it was another prank call. Anyway.
I get those a lot, clearly.
Yes, a lot. But anyway, you know, Krusty's got like 5 fights incoming, don't you?
Oh well, I do apologize for interrupting those fights. Well, we can always, let all that potential force knowledge go down the drain.
Potential what?
It's potential. She was an expert lecturer on the matters of the force, and well, she would often go on sabbaticals and holidays to locations that were sort of culturally and religiously significant to her. And I assumed she was this time, but she sent me a message saying it was a crisis. A man by the name of Malefax has taken her. Have you ever heard of this
Is that
man
not
before?
like a bank or something?
I thought so too, but that's Dalafax. It's a very unfortunate naming
Oh,
convention.
I see.
Malefax. Well, he sounds delightful.
Yes, well,
They
they're on
sound delightful.
apparently they're making their way to an ancient Jedi temple on Spintier.
Oh, they're a Jedi.
This
No, they're a
This
Force.
is our
What
lucky
is
day.
your friend's
Plugs.
name?
Force studier.
Oh,
Hethan Roman. Professor Roman.
Can you spell that?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No.
It's a Hethan, and then
Oh, I
Roman
got
is
it
in the
right.
ancient empire.
The
Fictional.
what? I've never heard of this empire.
It's a fictional empire from the storybooks.
Oh, I see.
The one's
That's
written by Richard.
Yeah.
He's a writer too. I thought he was a musician.
My father's a man of many talents. What can I say?
Richard Harwood just straight up took a history book from Earth and just like, yep, I wrote this.
It's very in character. But yes, if you're all willing, I would be
Yeah,
very
go.
happy to have your company.
I'm sure that, what was the light technician's name? Steve? Steve could cover Krusty's fights for the next couple of months.
oh
has been
yes, pump
buffing
him
up
full of Rill, he'll be
recently.
fine. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll leave him one watch of Rail for the next one.
And he even came to me for some cybernetics.
Oh.
After he saw how I handled
Oh.
myself in the ring and behind the lighting desk, he was very excited.
Very good.
He's got like he's like replaced his eyes with like spotlights.
His signature move is to flash them to blind the opponent.
to blind her, but of course.
Excellent fighting move.
Steve, remember, when he's looking straight at you, that's when you pop full beam. Yeah, fitted in with a
Alright,
nice
I
pair of
suppose.
halogens. Nice pair of bright
Steve,
halogens.
just remember to put our half aside, okay? Remember who made you. It was us. I want my credits once we get back.
Some
And
more literally than others.
I'll do my best to also communicate with the academy, see if they can't put together a little rescue the professor fund to motivate you further.
See, now we're talking.
I'll have a word with the dean, see what she can put together.
Who is Dean?
Oh, it's Dean Laybourne.
Okay.
Laybourne.
And what
She's
is their
a very
position?
talented woman.
Maybe you
well,
want to drop my name. It might help us get a little more funding. But it
Is she an
also might have some
Imperial?
unwanted eyes on it.
I think I'll
I'll
just
Krusty's
say I'm-
he's big. He's pulling bigs with the Imperials.
I'm just going to just give her a call, say it's a rescue fund, and I'm hiring some sort of scallywags to escort me, and I need some funding. And if that fails, I'll call father.
Oh no.
Yes, go on. And while you're calling your father, also tell him that he owes us money.
And that's your business, not mine. I'm
But just
going
send
to
him my number.
briefly step outside and call the dean. I'll be right back. Sort of awkwardly shuffles up. He's still got this massive shield backpack on this whole time, so it's just like, oh god. He's gonna leave the bar for a moment.
So what do you
Make
think
the-
of
make
this
the call.
guy? Good, bad, money, not money?
Well, it's Kabisk, you know.
It's Kabisk.
He's,
Do you not
he's the
remember?
whole reason.
What?
we're
How
here
do we
where
know him
are
again?
now.
Did he like help us smuggle something or what?
He was the one that smuggled the artifacts from Timo to get them to the museum.
He was the one that got.
He's
covered
the
in
one that
cheese
got us in all
outside
that
Gary's
trouble.
lair.
Of course, I remember.
that
He
you
promised
mention it.
Timo to give the artifact, and then he never gave it to Timo, and he never paid us. I
That was a-
remember.
There's a lot of trouble that was caused by that one spark, really, wasn't there?
Yeah, wasn't it all his fault?
But still,
Hmm.
you
I'm
know,
sure
the
this will be
brightest
completely
diamonds-
different and nothing will go wrong.
Well,
It's fine. The brightest diamonds are tempered by the highest pressure, or
regardless
something like
of the
that.
trouble, if this could lead us to something related to the Jedi, I think it's worth it.
Well, you would
Hmm.
say that.
Yes, you would say that. like pretending, like trying to hide it from Krusty. Also, I like that little saying you did, Krusty. We should film that and put it on SpeakTalk. You know, it will really, do you wonders.
On what talk?
SpeakTalk, space TikTok.
Oh my god.
Talk.
I think we should come up with another name. for
Stick talk.
Stick
As
talk,
in
yes.
Star Wars TikTok. Stick walk.
Sure.
At first, at least
Uh,
it's spit talk.
Spit talk.
Yeah, spit talk, you know.
Yes.
Talk.
It is
Hey,
where
that
you can
reminds
say
me of
things
that-
and, you know, you can... People agree with you.
Yeah, the freedom of speech thing. Yeah, it reminds me of,
Exactly.
and spit talking reminds me of how them Kubas always.
Okay,
How
we'll
them
cut it
Kubas
before that.
communicate
Yes, we'll
with
cut
each
it.
other.
Look at that, okay. Hold on. I'll post it on Christy's social media.
But I think, look, this could be as much as I like the excitement of throwing a big promotional event. Things have gotten a little stale around here.
I suppose. It doesn't hurt to check it out, I suppose, and maybe, you know, Verona can, you know, use the Jedi magic or whatever in her thingy. I don't want it, though. Of course.
Oh no, I shouldn't imagine you care a lick about that. Oh
No,
it's-
you know, I don't believe in it anyway.
I mean,
But,
there's no
you know, maybe
credit to it.
Verona would like it.
Yeah, for Verona's sake, I think I would.
Yes,
I
yes.
think I would feel like, yeah, I'll do it for Verona.
Of course, plugs.
Great. So you all agree to go. I guess Kabith
Like call
takes
the
you...
dean about getting money.
Oh, sure, you can do that. It will take them a little while to get it sorted, but you don't have the time to waste.
He'll be waiting for us when we get back.
Do you mention
That's what I'll tell him.
the Iron Patriot as you go to get this money?
I don't, but I do. As we're having the conversation, I'll be like, "Have you seen any good shows recently?" That just see if I can get a feel.
I've not, but I've just seen this
Roll-
stick talk.
Roll a D100 for me.
Oh no, that's my least favorite 100. It's a 24.
Now, just remember,
good.
they're the dean of the Imperial Academy.
Yeah. They mentioned that they've seen some of David Spaceborough's documentaries recently. They seem very interesting
fascinating.
about the new species that are being introduced by Hardwood
Did you
Initiative.
know I
as good as-
consulted on one of those?
Not as good as Richard Hardwood. So.
No.
Yeah, I consulted with him. He's a fascinating man. Yes. And I'm not going to mention the Iron Patriot just to be safe.
Okay. Right. Cool. They get to work on that. But we'll get back to that if I remember.
That'll be waiting for us when we get back.
Yeah. Cool. You head towards the ship.
Welcome
Kabith,
everybody.
When you actually got your ship back, you noticed that the IDs for your ship had been changed.
Oh yeah, the name.
Oh yeah.
We did change out the name. Good
You
point.
you forgot to mention this in the previous ones because I forgot to tell you. But it was called the Centurion Hawk when you left it, and when you got it back, it seemed to be a ship called the Gershwin's Fifth Symphony.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Not even a-
Yeah, it
Not even
is.
a
called
good
that.
composer. Oh, can't believe
Even a
this
real
ship-
composer.
Oh, disgusting.
It's famously known as Gershwin's Fifth Symphony by Richard Hardwood.
I'm going to rename it the Sky Dancer. And we'll move on.
All right, let me just do a Control H on my entire document
Another
again.
name change.
All right, here we go.
You're welcome.
Classic.
Sky Dancer.
Mm.
Right.
Okay.
Reminds me of that Richard Hardwood track, Tiny Dancer.
Hold me closer.
Trust me, I've heard it
Sky
all.
Dancer.
It's all he
and-
plays. Very proud of himself.
all he
Hold me
plays,
closer
yeah.
to. Yes, I know. Ugh.
Right. You all get on the ship, and Plugs/Grego plot a course towards Spinter.
Can I do a roll? Because I'm better at it nowadays.
Sure, go ahead.
I also want to chat to.
Against what
Cressy
is
or
it?
something.
Uh,
Oh yeah,
he's-
also Grego does have like
You get to meet Grego
Grego's
now.
good at this, so do I get extra?
You can have a boost if he's helping you.
Okay.
But yeah, average. Yeah,
There
you do
go.
a great job. you're ready to go.
Plugs, I've missed having you at the wheel. Who the fuck is this?
Oh, this is. Oh, you've not met Gregor. This is Gregor. He's an astromech.
Oh,
Do you like his Australian cowboy hat with the corks
Oh,
hanging
yeah.
on the strings? And
I'm
stuff?
immediately going to
With
open his
that.
back and start looking at him. Seeing what there
Gregor,
is.
don't say that. Gregor, be nice.
I want to poke around inside Grego.
Oh yeah, this is the astromech.
This is splendid. Oh,
Some of my
this is
finest work.
Be
This is
be
not
careful.
badly
Be
done.
careful with him.
Not
He's
badly done
you
at
know.
all.
Yes,
Can I see if there's
Krusty, you know,
anything I can
do-
improve to this machine?
I mean, Krusty, you know.
I asked the GM. Is there anything I can improve?
Yeah,
I mean, Krusty's
like,
done.
You can
Just
do
looks
honestly,
up
you
to
can
the
do a lot
sky.
of improvements to droids. And Grego has a lot of slots open and available.
What do you improve to it? I don't actually.
Can I just
Like, I
can I
didn't
see if
find
I
it
can
yet.
just tinker with it? Maybe make it a little better, just a little better at
It-
piloting.
You need like.
Gregor,
money
what do
and
you
stuff.
think? Oh, I don't know if he likes. To be honest
Poking
with you.
This is a splendid work, Krusty. I can see plenty of spaces for new parts. This is excellent. We're gonna really trick this mother out.
You could say he's got a lot of hard points where you can add things on him.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
plug myself into the Grego. I'm gonna
I
pull a
didn't
wire
really-
out of my neck and plug myself in.
Oh
Oh
God.
no. Well, this
It's very
directly.
Yeah, you
Oh God.
can't believe that Jack's
You gotta
already
get to
got
hear
up to date
Grego's
with the
accent.
cyberpunk themes we have in this campaign.
Did you tell him that beforehand? That
Not
we're very
really.
cyberpunk?
Not really.
Or did you
I
just come up
mentioned
with
it,
that
but-
yourself, Jack?
I wanted to increase my intellect, and the only way I could do it was fucking my brain up.
Okay.
Taking a
I
chunk
just
out
like
the face of the
because we've
box.
been going like mega cyberpunk 2077
Yeah.
onto it, and then you literally come with the cyberpunk like the jack thingy that they have in
Well, it's not in my
Cyberpunk.
hand, so it's not
Yeah,
quite
That's
perfect.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, you
So
connect
They
to
have
Grego.
like the neck thingy.
As you connect to Grego, you're confronted by a lot of swearing. It seems like.
Oh.
It seems like
Goodness.
You're
it's
the soldier,
difficult to. It's difficult to detect emotion from a droid because they don't have them, but you do
It
feel
still has
like
the
there's-
bell installed.
yeah,
This won't do.
but you do feel like there's a lot of noise going on inside Grego's head, and that Grego has a lot to say. You also get images of droids entering positions that you didn't know they could. Like you
I need to
get visions of like astromechs doing the splits.
just like tilting my head, like, oh, good lord.
Oh goodness! Oh,
Yeah.
there's so much porn. It's all porn.
It's
I'm
yoga.
gonna pull out
Fuck's
some.
sake.
I'm gonna pull
It's
out
all
some
droid
tools
porn.
and start trying to get rid of this fucked brain.
Well, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey,
I'm
That's
fixing
right, that
this.
is-
Grego.
leave his personality. Come on now.
They're droids. They don't have personalities.
Well, this one does.
This
He's our
one has some
friend.
sort of perverted mindset grafted onto it by some.
Well, yeah, Krusty made him.
Oh, Krusty.
What did you expect?
I just
We don't
hate
get- We don't call him bareback for nothing.
By the Emperor, this is crass.
this was some of my finest work. This was about as close to my mentality as I could get an android.
The hardware is excellent, but your software needs work.
Well, that's the problem. It's never soft.
Right.
There's no software. It is all hardware.
That is exactly
I'm gonna
what Grego said.
unplug. I'm gonna just unplug it.
right, well,
Out of respect to you, Krusty, I shan't change it. But
Right.
if this droid ends up costing me something down the line, I swear to the Emperor, I'll throw him in the scrap heap myself. I'll build you another one.
As you disconnect
I
from
wasn't
Grego,
sure
can
it's
you make me an
purposely.
average resilience check?
Oh God.
A
oh
what?
god, he's taking you
Fuck is
over.
Resilience.
Gregor's gonna be
Average.
like the big bad evil.
What does
guy at
that
the end of
involve?
this, like in 2
Oh
seasons.
my god.
What dice am I rolling here?
2 purple and whatever the dice are shown next to your resilience.
I'm so resilient. Don't worry, gang. 1 green.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh god, the one green.
As
Oh
you
no.
as you disconnect from Grego, you feel rather strange. You feel like
Ooh.
you've maybe picked up some of the feelings Gregor was just
Is
experiencing.
that a pistol in your pants, Kubiska? Or are you just happy to be on this ship again?
Well, this is exceedingly
You
extremely fucked.
briefly
I mean,
imagine
strange.
this
Strange.
strange-shaped continent called Australia.
got a strange urge to go to a Barbie. What even is a?
What is a Barbie?
Oh, that's that thing Grego does where he puts the nuts and bolts on a metal thing covered in fire. Chars them
No
up.
fire on the
Oh,
ship.
Yes, I
yeah.
don't really
No
know
fire
why he
on the
does
side,
that.
Gregor
guys,
does
huh?
love to do that.
No fire.
No, he's been.
So
I
dangerous.
thought the same thing, honestly, Kabisky, and he's been trying to persuade me to give him some sort of blowtorch, and I refuse.
He does love fire.
Yeah.
He's
You should have
persuading
seen what he
you.
did to that family.
Well, he does
when
have an
died
arc
on
welder, to be fair. He does have a
That's
welder.
true.
The-
Welder
Oh, yeah.
probably just.
He's been
The
gradually
droid is
asking
arguing
for a
with you.
flamethrower.
Yes. Yes,
What the
Kabis, can you install a flamethrower on him? I think
Absolutely,
he
I
wants
could. I won't, but I could.
Oh.
But also, the droid's arguing with you. This is most irregular.
it. Yes, of course.
Droids are
He's
soulless.
He's his own person.
No,
No,
not.
no.
Oh,
He's got a lot of soul in him. It's one-
I just thought he had gumption.
This is remarkably close to a crime against droid kind. You know what advanced AI leads to? The bloody Clone Wars. We can't be having a repeat.
Oh no.
Oh, Gregor, don't mention those things next to Gregor. He's got his parts were used in the Clone Wars, and he's got bad memories.
Didn't give him a memory
Okay,
wipe
okay.
in.
No, we did, but
Like-
it's parts.
It wasn't
memory.
very good.
Didn't give him a memory
I'm
wipe
gonna
in
go-
like 24 years plus 6 months plus an unspecified amount of time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go fix myself
Exactly.
a Scoffy. Yeah,
Scoffy.
Scoffy
Oh.
that's a bit of a Scoffy.
with a scone.
Scone.
Spicone.
Alright.
Scone.
Alright, cool. You have
What's
all
the
these
planet we're going to?
very-
I didn't catch that.
spin tier.
Spin tier.
You have all these very productive discussions on your way to spin tier.
I
Chris
share all my
resolves any
enhancements
issues
with
that he had on the way
Krusty.
there and manages to clear his head. And
Splendid.
indeed. So yeah.
Space landed.
You fly into Spin Tier. Spin Tier is a planet in the outer
Space
rim.
Tier.
It is just built up on a trans-Hydean trade route.
It is Pride Month after
Yes,
all.
exactly.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's all very nice.
Diversity win. The
Yeah,
trade
like
route
I said,
trades.
every character I introduce is going to be in some way associated with Pride Month, and that includes the planets. So, so
Absolutely.
it's
You telling me this Atlantic Orchestra is trans?
my god. The largest city on Spintier, Reles, it's modern and wealthy. It's doing a lot of trading, and the planet just kind of relies upon that. As the rest of the planet is fairly primitive, with fairly large snow-clad mountains and deep forests running across of it, making it rather beautiful and also dangerous for the people who would like to explore it. There are numerous ruins across its landscape as well, including on a mountaintop which you are approaching, an ancient Jedi temple, which is
There it is, Verona.
where you
That's
have
what I was
been
talking
heading
about.
towards. The weather conditions near it and landing areas aren't, well, they don't exist on the mountain, so you land as close as you can and as high up as you can.
Can I try landing closer?
Oh no.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got Grego to help me, and I'm good at planetary piloting.
I've
Sure.
improved my eyes, so I could assist.
Sure. Yeah. Make me a perception check to see if you can find a landing spot first. This is going to
Oh.
be just against 2 purples for anyone who wants to try it.
Let me check if I can.
Oh, that's
do
a
better.
success.
Yep. Okay. So
Sure.
as Kabisk is looking out of the window, you see the ideal landing spot, which looks to be a place just below a rather steep climb.
I also saw
But
it.
Fucking hell,
as
Puffs is
you
way better than me.
look more closely using your exceptional eyes and knowledge of the ship that you've got from owning it for all this amount of time, Kabisk and Plugs just from being a decent pilot, you see that there is just enough room at the top of this cliff to be able to land the ship there. However, landing closer to the temple doesn't seem possible because it seems that ahead of the top of the cliff is a doorway leading into the mountain itself, where obviously you can't fly with the ship.
We can.
Exciting.
I think we can land up there, don't you think?
It seems like a good spot, but I'm not doing it myself. You are the pilot, as always, Plugs.
I've got this.
I'm sure you do.
My hand like spins around as it's like holding the steering wheel like in ways that it shouldn't because it's a robot hand.
Oh, you've got
I
one of those
strapped
now as
myself
well.
in.
Oh yes, I've had a bit of an upgrade since we last met.
Oh, seems we both
Do I
have.
roll with a bonus because Gregor's helping?
Sure. You also get a setback from the weather though, and it is just average though.
Well, luckily I can remove a setback from any piloting planetary and piloting space check. So fuck you.
Well, have fun with that then.
Average?
Yep.
Is it piloting planetary?
Yes, in this case, just about. Fantastic. You land.
Close still.
It's a pretty smooth landing as well.
There you go.
And there you go. With that, you have landed upon the mountainside, and in tradition at the start of every season, I get to say the words, we will move on to the planned adventure.
Yeah.
We're only 2
Ah,
hours
wait.
into the stream.
Say it again. Say it again.
We move on to the planned adventure.
But first, there's an ad. Wait,
Fuck.
okay, now we can move into the fun adventure now.
Yeah, okay, great. Great. Welcome
Too bloody-
to
I'm not
Star
looking-
Weeks Season 3.
Jeez. I was told a 3-hour stream. Oh no, this is
Yeah,
not
what
going
we
to go
got?
my way, is it?
We started at 6:40, so we're looking for 8:40 at the moment, unless we need to stop before then. We'll probably not get to all of this today, so it's fine. I'll just find a decent stopping point when we get there. Right. Having reached the top of the steep knot climb, you pause a moment as you exit the ship to take in the view. You're quite high up the slopes of the mountain, and spread before you is a tapestry of icy peaks, snow-clad forests, and rolling hills. Above you still is the forbidding summit of Mount Telek, reachable only by passing through the densely wooded valley and various other structures throughout the mountain. You figure it's at least another hour of hard going before you can reach the temple where Malefax, hopefully, is holding Romand. But before you can resume your hike, a flickering, ghostly figure appears before you. He appears to be an older male wearing simple robes, but comprised entirely of silvery blue light. "Hello," he says. "I am the Gatekeeper."
Right, shut up.
You can make average attack rolls.
Can I make a note-taking roll as I'm just frantically scribbling down what this looks like?
You said
Fascinating.
Sure.
as soon as Cupid says plugs shoot it, I shoot. Like,
Okay.
oh.
Yeah. It's just 2 purple ranged light, I guess, then for you.
Okay. Well, I've gotten better at this as well, so. Bam! Can I activate my dual wielding with those advantages and shoot again?
Sure. Go for it.
How does that work? I actually don't remember. It's been so long. We've had combat. Do I just roll again, or is it just automatic? I actually don't remember.
I think it's automatic, isn't it?
I
think
don't
it's-
remember.
An auto second hit.
Hang on. What's the perk name for this? Is it auto fire? No, that's slightly different, isn't it?
My guns are paired.
Hair.
I think that is it.
Might
So-
be there.
Is Plugs just shooting a potentially innocent person that just walked out of the temple?
Well, they
Why are
showed
you
up in
shooting
front
a
of us, and I pulled my guns, and Cubis said fire, so I did.
I got
I
scared
assume-
as
I
I was writing something
assume-
down.
Yeah, I assume Kubisk is like, this is the person who's captured them, or something. That's what Plugs is thinking, right? Because Plugs doesn't know who's the person is that's captured, Hethan.
Effin, yes.
So Plugs is just, just following orders.
Paired weapons. Do. Oh no, so when you shoot, you describe whether you're shooting with 1 or 2 weapons. If you shoot with 2, it upgrades the difficulty by 1.
Oh, okay, wait, should I...
And then if you
Roll an
succeed,
extra.
you hit with both, I think. Upgrading the difficulty by 1 means turn a purple into a red. But whatever, it'll do. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into this. The bullets pass
Yeah, 'cause
through
it's a
the figure.
hologram.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
it wasn't real.
It's a
What are you
hologram.
doing, Flags?
Well, it told me to shoot.
Well, thank all that is sacred that it isn't real. Do we just blast at the first sign of somebody saying fire nowadays?
I got a bit scared.
I do if it's
and I also wanted to see
basically
what
paying
happened.
me.
I wanted to see what happened when the blaster fire went towards it, because it was a hologram. It has a very distinct sort of visual effect, but it didn't have this one. So this is beyond hologram.
Well, I think
extremely
the
advanced
message it was
hologram.
saying is looping, so we can hear it again right now.
That's what he says.
Must admit, I didn't expect that.
Oh, fuck, it's
Seems
not a
reactive.
looping message. it's a person
My
talking.
apologies.
I'm sorry,
for my
we were
friend.
afraid.
Can I stick my face into it?
Oh, can we...
Gabisk, please. Be
This is a
polite.
learning opportunity. I've never seen
I
one
thought
of
you
these.
were a professor. What do you mean you've never
Yes.
seen a hologram? You teach on Coruscant.
This is a different hologram. They didn't react the right way when it was shot with blaster fire. How many times must I say?
As you enter the hologram, it moves. It just disappears and reappears slightly in a different place.
Who are you?
But you
Name
can't
yourself
decide
right
it.
now. I'm still pointing guns at it, though.
As I said, I am the Gatekeeper. This is my temple. Well, in this case, at the moment, at least, my valley. You handled your way up here quite well, and your reflexes are sharp, and so you may be useful. But I do question your temperaments.
We have to be
Yes, it
safe
is.
out here in Yatarim. You can never know what to expect.
No, but I would prefer that you take your time to assess the dangers before you
And get shot?
before you resort to force like this. People of your talents should know better.
She's very new
Fascinating.
to the
It's
force.
a judgmental.
What? Who said that? What do you mean? Yes, I don't use force, I use guns. You know. Cust is the one who punches things.
Of course you don't.
You know how temperamental they can be
My own kind of force,
when
really.
they're first learning.
This learning at her age? That seems a poor.
I'm not that old.
Learning so late in life.
Yes, this old hag is still got.
I'm only
room for
an
improvement.
unspecified amount of time old. Okay. Longer than the other one, though, obviously.
Our training begins in childhood. That's where we can properly learn to control our emotions before they become too much for us to handle.
Okay, whatever, Mr. Hologram. You said we can be a tool for you? What do you mean by that?
Indeed. My temple is currently occupied by a servant of the dark side of the Force. I wish for this villain to be removed
Oh.
before his corruption of this sacred valley becomes permanent. The only question is whether you are the people for this job.
When did this villain move in?
It has been a matter of weeks. They arrived and started to corrupt my temple. I believe that they are searching for something here, but they shall not find it. However, their presence here will do untold harm to what does linger here.
What is it they are searching for?
That. I do not know if you are worthy of that knowledge yourselves. It's dangerous in the wrong hands. And from the hands you've shown me so time, when you threw your hands at me, that was you showing me your hands. And no. Perhaps you will prove yourselves to me throughout.
Is
the
your,
course of
like,
this.
optic sensor broken or something? No one threw any hands at you. I shot you.
I believe it's
pull
a
back.
phase from when I was a kid.
I pull back my robe and start showing him my hand. Say, I don't think you've ever seen a hand like this.
You want to see these
I'm
hands,
very
buddy?
surprised.
You want to fucking go?
As every challenger in the galaxy has seen these hands.
So
And
then where are
very few
you
have
if
lived
you
to
are
tell
the
the tale.
Guardian?
I like that my light went off just to make it a little more
Yes.
ominous.
I was about to say, oh, it's rather dark of you. Sorry, was there another question in there? I was distracted.
Where are you then? If you are, projecting this hologram, where are you right now? Can't you come and help? I thought you were like the gatekeeper. Can't you just like not let him in?
do not hold such power. I am a copy.
Then what the fuck is the point of being a gatekeeper if you can't let someone not go in?
I'm a copy of an ancient Jedi Master who once visited this temple. I simply reside here to provide help to those who would visit, and seek to preserve the sanctity of this temple.
When was
So you're
the
an
last
AI,
time you
is what
visited
you're
this
saying.
place in the flesh?
The last time I visited this place in the flesh would be... Oh... It was during the
Yeah,
Clone Wars.
Okay.
What? How long has
So
it
not that
been?
long ago.
An
Like 30
undisclosed
years?
amount of time.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, something
Almost
like
30
that.
years.
Yeah, it's a bit longer than I'm old.
Very good.
Something.
Yes. The Jedi Master that I am a copy of left me here during the Clone Wars. I have guarded this place and protected this place ever since, seeking to aid those who would visit and do it well. This temple
And what does it mean to do it well?
upholds the values of the Jedi.
Which are?
Fuck.
Fascinating. This
Oh!
proves they existed.
This guy's clearly a faker. He doesn't know anything.
Roman will be so pleased. She's probably
Uh,
already here.
Preserve the life and the balance of the Force.
Yes, blah blah blah.
Yes.
Magic powers.
yes.
Never. So is Roman inside?
I do not know this Roman, but if you're referring to a person who seems to be a captive of Malefax, there is such a person.
That's so specific of you.
I can see. You know?
Yes, obviously we are talking about that person. I feel like
Is Malefax, did you get a sense of how strong they are with the Force?
If I had to do a tier list of Force users,
Yeah, if
I
you
would,
put them on the
on
tier
a scale
list.
of like, there's level 1, level 2, and level 3, I think I would put him at level 2.
what does that mean? Who's like also in that
There
tier?
are tiers of Force users?
I think
There are
Verona,
Force users?
from what I can tell, it seems Verona is also a tier 2 Force user, and you plugs appear to be tier 1.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
Verona
I don't know.
uses
This is
the
why you
Force?
need training.
No, I don't. I don't know. Yeah, I think we should go, you guys. I think
I've
the
been
sheep.
using it
I think I forgot to
since
turn
I-
the
I'm
oven off
accustomed.
on back on Coruscant.
Look, I don't
think
believe
Gregor-
in any of this Force mumbo jumbo. This is
Gregor
probably
has
a
a-
projection from an
a
old
yoga class to
machine.
teach.
That's what I believe, but it moves and it talks. And it does not look like a hologram. Must be some ancient advanced technology, but
Exactly.
if what he says is true,
He said it's 30 years old. It's not like ancient.
Catherine is going to be so bloody smug when I next see her.
To be
Goodness
clear,
sake.
he didn't say the temple is 30 years old. He said his
No, no.
holocron was made 30 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's
he
what
last
this is
visited
talking
30 years ago.
about. Yeah, but that's what Kibisco is talking about.
Okay,
Well,
Hmm.
Maybe,
Well-
maybe some sort of governmental system has been put in place to erase all knowledge of the Jedi. So they just bring up and join a fucking revolution. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's what I'm doing. Who
Maybe.
fucking knows?
Come on,
Yeah,
take
who
off the
knows?
tinfoil hat, Kabis.
Jesus,
We all
Kibis.
know that never happened.
You're right. The Jedi are not real. We all know.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
You've
They're
been
not
on
real.
that
This
space
is
tube again, haven't
fake.
I'm surprised
Well,
at
they've got
Krusty
some
being
very interesting
anti-conspiracy theories.
Have you heard of flat Coruscant? It's a fascinating read.
Black Coruscant theory.
Yes. How crazy to have one city on like a flat plane.
He
Never
sounds
do
like one of my
something.
podcast one of my podcast
Topics.
guests.
Hmm. Well, so tell us more about your temple. How do we get in? Where is this Malefax located?
This temple is my home, essentially. You can see what's left
Wow.
of its spires above the trees from here. At the far end of this valley, you can see the sacred place strong in the force, currently being defiled by this Malefax. That is where you must reach. It is a
I
simple
grab my
journey.
macro binoculars to look.
Oh.
Where is it?
No, a little to the left. It's down a bit.
Yes.
Oh no, that's too
Okay,
far, just
yes.
a bit higher.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yes, there you go, you see, at the end of the valley.
This is a tree.
Maybe.
Oh wait,
no.
behind. Oh, I see it. I see it. Yes, yes.
Yes, just behind that tree, you see. Yes, I know it's quite a big
Yeah.
tree. It's been a while since anyone did some little bit of grooming of the forest around it.
Gardening.
But yes, you see, just down there. You see, you can see the journey.
So wait, we couldn't have landed over there.
No, you see, because you have to go through here and there's trees everywhere. You couldn't possibly land on the trees.
Maybe we could have like
Well-
hot dropped and then have Gregor. Whatever. Anyway. So we go
I
in
think-
here and we get there and we pish pash posh and we're done.
Yes, you just go through here and then you can see there's a little river down there with a bridge over it. You cross that and then
Yeah,
you're
wait,
then
yes.
yes, just before the temple, and then there, that's it. Then you're in.
Alright.
Interesting.
I think we can take care of this ne'er-do-well and preserve
Seems
the sanctity
straightforward
of the
enough.
temple.
Absolutely shall. Do you know if this ne'er-do-well had a unwilling companion?
Yes, you've asked me that.
Yes, he has said
I
that.
wasn't
we
yes.
listening. I was
this.
writing notes on this
I
figure
see.
in front of me.
I see. I always say
Furiously
that a
scribbling.
mental note is the best note. You can make them
I
quicker.
want to have hard facts. Now, would you mind posing for me? And I'm going to take a picture with my eyes.
Oh,
Does it print
He
like
does
out
those.
of your mouth? Like a little. Like a
it'd
Polaroid.
be out of his forehead with the rest of his machinery.
My forehead's at the back of my neck. Thank you very much. Goes into the.
Is that
Oh,
your,
and,
I don't think that is your forehead, but okay.
Yeah, that's odd, but okay.
The temple, does it have any security systems we should worry about accidentally running into?
Nothing from the temple that will harm you, but, well, being corrupted by the dark side has meant that locals who live here become rather more hostile than they were already. And also Malefax has
They
brought
equipped
some
with
additional
any
people with it.
weaponry?
The locals will have some fairly basic, rather primitive gear amongst themselves. Malefax's soldiers, they appear to be fairly well armed.
I don't know.
We'll try to avoid the locals. But if it comes to it, we can subdue them.
I would ask that you
I
do
spin
try
my
to
gun.
leave them alive.
Yes.
Yes, we will try.
Non-lethal means is my specialty.
It is true. He's a famous boxer.
I'm a pugilist
Oh, really?
or a spugilist, as you would probably know.
Ah, yes, yes. I remember back in my time, it was just the time of Iron Spike Tyson. Yes.
Wow.
I thought he was only a myth,
No, a real figure.
a 20-year-old myth.
A 20-year-old myth, yes. Yes.
Yes, the Empire really did a number on any kind of history books, huh?
Yes. He was one of the first. Ever since that Richard Hardwood appeared and started showing these old boxing tapes.
When did he show up? Oh my god, you know Richard
I've had this been
Hardwood?
around for a long time.
I don't remember the exact date. Some say that Richard has been here longer than the universe, but I don't believe such talk.
That's a lie.
No, he's like a singer.
Don't inflate his fucking ego any more than it already has been. Good lord.
Yeah, I don't
See
like
the
the guy. I
conversation
think
he
his
has with
music
my
is very
stepmother.
neat.
Well, I don't have an opinion on taste. Even if yours is wrong. Well, go on then.
Don't
Off you
try it
pop.
with me.
Save my
Alright.
temple, would you?
I suppose. Weird
Very
little
demanding
hologram that
hologram.
appeared here and is... I guess
Where's
we'll just
your-
take for fact.
Where's your buddy? Can we take you with us? You got a call somewhere I can pick up? Put it in your
I
backpack?
reside over this whole valley. I will always be with you. And he disappears.
Oh,
I'm always with
Is this-
you.
a bit creepy.
Uh,
I suppose we
no
go
one use-
down here.
No one go to the bathroom while we're here. Pervert's probably watching.
Should we take? Should we leave Gregor with the ship just in case?
I think that's a good idea. And now he's
I
armed
guess-
with a heavy flamer. He'll be able to fend off any of the
What the
wildlife.
fuck?
Did we give him a flamethrower on this flight? Finally.
Well, they said that the indigenous species were going to be dangerous. I thought it would be.
In the time we were having the conversation, Krusty's added a flamethrower.
It's
like
a very
a minute.
rudimentary flamethrower right now.
That
It's not-
flamethrower
not
doesn't
fully
look
integrated.
particularly non.
It's like a deodorant can and a lighter.
No, I
Yeah,
hooked
yeah.
him straight up to the fuel tank for the ship, and,
Oh,
just
God.
and it's just a tube that blasts space fuel at his arc laser. His little
Yeah.
arc welder.
while we walk down the into the temple, you see in the background just like Gregor flying around with this fire thruster, using all of our fuel.
Yeah, as you're walking
Oh,
down.
no.
As you're walking down, the gatekeeper
Oh,
appears.
no.
It would appear that your droid has entered low orbit. You may might need to pick him up later.
He's
It's okay.
he's
He'll
smart
be back.
enough. I'm sure he'll be back.
Not happy about the fact that your droid is in charge of my ship.
I'm sure he's just gone to refuel or something.
I need to get my own fucking droid in
It's
there.
fine. He's probably got access to Kubis credit card.
Right, he certainly doesn't.
Well, if it's attached to the ship.
It's not.
Oh, it should. Oh. Well,
That's
then
why
I'm
you
sure
haven't
he.
been paid.
Well,
My credits are stored safely in a vault on Coruscant. That'll
anyway.
never go down.
A vault and
Yeah,
corruption.
we go
always
into the
lives.
big doorway.
So would that information about the vault be stored in Kabisk's?
How can we
Fangled
steal
memory.
Kubis's
No.
money? Can we send Gregor on a heist?
It's Chorus.
It's
It's turned into
Gregor's
Coruscant
solo
11.
adventure heist.
You could certainly try, but the security is not so lax as to require passphrase or DNA verification.
Oh,
Hmm.
we'll see.
It's far more complicated.
Gregor just
We'll see
leaning over
just
to
how-
joink a hair out.
Does Kabisk sleep?
I used to.
Probably.
I don't really need to anymore. The implants
fuck.
keep me up.
I suspected
More
that
time
might
for
be the case.
reading.
Yeah,
Alright.
I suspected that that might be something.
Cool. Jack,
the
were you implying that you wanted a toilet break? Or was that a bit?
I don't think I was.
Okay.
Yeah, he said. He
I think that was a
specifically
bit
said,
because
"Don't
he was
go
a
to the toilet."
pervert.
Yeah. Okay, good. Right. In that
Alright.
case, we carry on. So you
Wonderful.
progress through this archway. You are now, and on the other side of it is a little. Well, it's a tunnel of some length going through the mountain, and then as you emerge on the other side, you emerge straight into thick forest, snow-covered forest to be precise. And as you emerge and you walk on for a bit, going in vaguely the right direction, do you want to just give me... I'm sure there's a skill for like navigation or something like that. Not the astro navigation kind in this case, just planetary navigation. It might be survival, if there isn't one other one.
It's
I don't know,
probably
but-
survival, yeah.
Maybe coordination? No, it's not.
No, it'll be survival then.
Probably survival.
Against?
Just 2 purple for anyone who wants to make it. Please designate a leader before you do. Okay, never mind. Emma's the
Oh.
leader.
We're all doing it.
I'll go at the back.
Well, we can have a look around, sure.
I won't be.
Oh, then very well.
I guess I wouldn't do it because. Well, I'm.
You have faith.
Yeah, I just.
Good.
I know that
Gotta have
Verona
faith.
is got this weird way of just knowing how things are going to play out and what to do. So
I see. So a
There you
little discussion breaks out amongst you all, where Plugs thinks it's one way and Verona thinks it's another.
Yes,
and
but
Kabis
I was
thinks
looking
it's
to
the
my
same way.
macro binoculars earlier, and it's clearly this way. Come on now,
plugs,
pointing
It's
like
definitely not that way.
completely.
plug.
Plugs.
do you mean?
No, not going quite the right way.
You can very
That-
clearly see this is not the way to go. I just
That
point
is
at, like,
literally the
a
opposite
cliff
way.
edge.
Yeah, and literally the opposite way that
Oh.
the hologram that was pointing it's over there 5 seconds ago is. You're literally looking in the opposite direction.
Yes,
And
I
on-
thought we turned around while we went through the mountain.
The,
Did we-
you may
oh.
have turned around.
Oh. Oh, you're right. I was holding my macro binoculars upside down. There we go. Okay, you're right. Okay, let's go this way.
Right,
then.
it's this way.
Oh, it's sorry. It might be because I was stood a bit closely. That compass in your arm was spinning.
Yes, that is it. All right.
Well, as you continue to make your way through the forest in the right direction that Verona has taken you on, the Gatekeeper reappears alongside you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already got my guns, I think.
You're so on edge, you instantly point at him.
He appears and says, "There's a group of hunters now nearby. It would appear it is as I feared, and the dark side clouding their mind is drawing them
Wow.
towards you. There isn't any way to hide from them, and if you evade them, they will simply follow you. I can lure them towards a ruin not far off from here, and you should have a good advantage to strike from ambush there. However, please do take it as a kindness to leave them alive. They should retreat once you do enough damage." With that, he disappears.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's as if
Coordinate
he is
with him, fucking hell.
putting us on a railroad, saying that we cannot leave get rid of these people. It's crazy.
How advanced is the technology in this place? Can I plug in?
We're in a forest.
We're walking around a forest.
We're in a forest, Kabis.
It might be a weeping angel
Checking-
forest.
Yeah,
Checking all the
idea of
trees,
just
like,
plugging
surely
into a
one of
tree.
these trees has a false panel.
Is this
Sure. Do you want to
Knocking on
make
the
an
place.
impossible computing roll on a tree?
Sure, yeah. How
that's
many
five
how many
purple.
dice is that?
5.
5 purple. Oh, bro.
You know,
No
find,
reds.
like
You're
a
fucking with the
whole
wrong-
woodpecker made and be like, oh, this must be a port.
Oh, I cannot
Succeed on
wait.
this.
I can't wait for him to get it.
Oh.
Oh, with 5
That's
advantage.
actually
That
surprisingly
was
close.
actually
I'm
close.
a
Oh
fucking
my
genius.
Yeah. Actually had more chance of passing that than failing it.
Yeah,
but
I
you
am the
did
smartest man. I did fail, yes.
fail.
I jammed my port into a branch. I'm like,
Oh,
very
Kapisk,
uncooperative.
the pervert might be watching.
Oh no! Zzz. That's back inside. You want to see my port? You
Yep,
dirty
With yeah, with all that advantage, you did manage to restrain yourself only after opening the zip rather than exposing the port. So everything was okay.
No perverse guardians going to see me unzip my port today.
Yes.
Do we even really trust that this is a Jedi hologram? Like, what was the thing
No, I
other
don't.
than him that told us that?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. This guy just seems like a sham. Right? I mean, he was saying, I have force powers. Like, obviously
Prove
there's
it.
something wrong about him, right?
Prove that
Well,
you don't.
obviously, Plugs doesn't. If anyone would, it's not Plugs.
Exactly.
He's definitely.
Krista, you're more
guardian
likely,
of the
quite
temple.
frankly.
I believe in it.
I make my own force.
You do what?
Now, shall we take some stealthy positions to try and knock out these hunters?
But I thought
I
that
didn't really
the guy
stealth.
said we couldn't stealth. I can. It is a good idea, though.
Yeah, I could.
So-
I'd take.
Where
some
did he
cover.
say it was? Some ruin nearby, but then he vanished.
Going to lure them to the ruin over
Yeah,
there.
he pointed off to a lake which you could see and said that there was a ruin next to it. You can just see the glistening of a lake through the trees some way ahead.
Alright.
Well, we should just tread cautiously. I'm not afraid of knocking some hunters' heads together, though.
No. We can hold ourselves in a fight. But let's try not to alert them before we get there, I suppose.
Yes. And try not to kill them.
Try not to fuck it up, 007.
Put my gun to stun mode.
Yes, I'll
Does
just
my gun
switch
have a
my
stun
repulsor
mode?
fist to stun mode.
Yep.
Oh, it does
Oh,
have.
no.
My guns do have stun settings, so I'll
So do
turn those
mine.
on.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep, so does mine.
It's like a real rough, like it's real dusty. The switch that changes it, but it does have it.
It's a bit
It's like,
stiff.
oh,
this.
what's this?
A little. Yeah,
I've
it's
never
stiff.
seen this before.
I didn't know
I
this.
find, honestly, I find one of the best ways to incapacitate an enemy is to shatter their brittle mortal bones.
And then fit in and repair them with new technology.
All right.
See, they didn't die. If anything, they're better than before.
All right.
Alright.
So yeah, you press through the snowy trees until you come across the lake and the ruins which he was mentioning. Hiding yourselves before the first of the fur-clad hunters enter the ruin, you can take a look at him, and he seems to be holding an old-style slug thrower rifle, a face daubed with blood that appears to have just been painted on. And yeah, soon the entire group of hunters nears the center of the ruin. It's just like an open ruin. Imagine, say, a circular wall and then just space in it, which you can see through, because there's a broken area on the wall which you're looking through, and that they entered through.
Okay. And we're like behind the walls, on the walls.
Yeah, I'd say at the moment you're at probably long range, just away from them. Long range being like the length of a football pitch.
I can't do shit about this.
Right, let's sneak up. Let's get a bit. How many of them are there?
4.
Okay.
Can I
Well,
build a
let's
stun
sneak up on
grenade?
them. And yeah, are they like all packed together? Because I do have some grenades,
They are.
but we'd
all
have to
packed
get
together.
close.
They are indeed.
Can I modify one of your lethal grenades into a stun grenade, and so it doesn't kill everybody?
I do actually still have stun grenades.
I'm sure they'll
That's sick.
survive it. Looking at my thermal detonator grenades, I'm sure they'll be
You just
fine.
got a thermal
Don't
detonator.
throw one of those. You crazy?
I'm sure they'll be fine. This will scare them off.
Yeah, use
Let's
one of
keep a bit
these.
closer.
I'll hand plugs one of the stun grenades I have.
Oh, fine. I'm not gonna write it down because I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Alright, let's spread out around them. And then...
We're looking for clues? Wait, no.
No,
Not
don't look for any
time.
clues. Don't get distracted, Kabis. Okay, we are
There's a
taking out
butterfly.
this hunting party. Don't look at the ruins. Don't look at the ruins.
They're so fascinating. So ancient. Been here for hundreds of years.
I think Verona and I are the ones who can probably sneak around the quietest.
What are you talking
So,
about? I'm very sneaky with this massive backpack on.
we'll go. How about we two go around and try to get a bit closer, and you two just walk up to them, and then once they spot you, we will attack them from behind.
Oh, I don't like this idea.
Suppose that could work.
Just stay behind
see.
me, Kabisk.
Okay, yeah, you keep me safe.
Don't you have your shield thingy majig?
Yes, but it doesn't last for very long.
Have you still not upgraded its power supply? I thought you were
Well, I
into
wa-
tech now.
I'm working on it. It's not really been a focus because on Coruscant I'm not being bloody shot at every other day. Huh.
You're in the wrong part of Coruscant then.
Yes, you must be in the lucky part.
You should come spend some more time at the spider.
Well, my part of Coruscant is.
You ever been to Zelcom Tower?
Never. But yeah,
Yes,
That's
well,
where we
neither
got
for
stun
you.
grenades from. Finally paying off.
Oh, I
I'll
mean,
be ready
yes.
with my deflector shield, I suppose.
Yes, you just stay in the back. You'll be fine. Yeah. All right, Verona, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Do you two want to make me? Yeah, just average stealth checks.
Stealth. Do I have any?
You can have a boost on this as well, actually, because
Oh,
they don't know you're coming.
well,
Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh. Oh god. I thought you were good at stealth.
I have a lot of dice.
Let's see.
Hey,
So
look at that.
it's just 3 advantage. Okay.
But
okay.
you have three blue dice for this, and you just.
So what
They
we're gonna
all were
say
blank.
is that
Yeah,
you make it
sucks.
to medium range when they spot you, but they do spot
Well,
you.
they've spotted Verona.
They spotted. Yeah, well, that's enough. And so they've okay, yeah. So they've only spotted Verona, but we do need to now go into initiative. However,
Okay.
because you've done a little bit of catching them by surprise, at least it is just you 4 and then those 4. So you all get to go first,
Excellent.
Okay.
in whatever order you so desire.
So are we all in
last.
medium range? Because I assumed they also started walking forward.
Krusty and Kabis, did you? Or were you going
Yeah.
around to the side?
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah, we were approaching from the front to sort of be like, hello.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
we were going
yeah.
around the side, but they were going around the front, so we can like pincer maneuver them.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you've all just. Plugs hasn't been seen. The rest of you have.
Okay.
Because you two weren't even trying to hide, so yeah,
No.
that's fine.
We've sauntered on in.
Hmm.
And I've got my finger, I've got one hand on the blaster, one hand on the trigger for the shield. I'm just ready.
I
Well-
throw off the moment they see me. I throw off my robe and throw it to the side to reveal the Iron
Very Team
Patriot in
Rocket.
all his glory.
Oh my good god!
I'm wearing some very tight Y fronts
Yep.
that just say M0A1I across the front. It's
Wow.
like I know it's a bit theatrical, but I don't know any other way anymore.
So, how much soak did your armor give you before you threw it off?
Oh, I didn't throw the armor. I didn't throw the armor off. There's a robe that covers the armor.
Is it,
There's a
you just
robe-
put the
robe that
tighty
covers-
whities over the armor. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Obviously.
no, the armor is one of those those fake muscle suits, isn't it? You know?
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fake
So
muscle
actually-
suit filled with these
Obviously.
plates of armor.
Come on now.
Yeah.
So this entire time you do still look like old man Krusty as we go
Underneath.
through. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, underneath. But yeah, I throw it off to reveal this rather spongy, muscular form. And I start to.
Hasn't
start
been
to
washed
charge.
in 6 months and a
Sure,
unspecified amount of
um,
time.
If you were to spend 2 strain, you could get straight to melee range and make an attack.
Absolutely, what I would do.
Are you sure you want to go first, though? Is the only thing I would ask.
Yeah, maybe if someone wants to throw a grenade in there, they would
Maybe.
want to do that. They'd want to do that before you get there.
You know what? No,
That's a good
Krusty's
point.
running. Krusty's in.
I throw the grenade as soon as I see Krusty. Let's go! Finally, my chance to take him out.
A regular grenade.
Yeah, my
Put the
frag
stun one
grenade.
away. It's like, oh,
Oh
wow.
no.
I'll keep this one.
Well, now that Krusty's in the danger zone.
Wow.
Oh,
No, I'll throw the stun grenade before he gets
Look.
there.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no.
What travels
I don't know
faster,
what-
me or a stun grenade?
I assume it's range light still.
I think it's still ranged light, yeah. And
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
just
what the
range
stats
fire.
for it are, but
does it say what range
Last-
it has on it? If you've got an example of one.
well, my frag grenade's short, so I assume it's also short. So I'll just run in closer.
Yes, it's
Okay,
range
yeah,
short.
yeah, you can get to short range easily. You
'cause
passed
I'm already
your
using that.
hide though, so you can have a boost on this to line up your throw a bit more.
Nice.
Otherwise, I think it's just average then, because they've got no extra defenses.
I also get another thingy because I'm quick strike and they haven't acted yet this encounter. So I get another boost.
Sounds good to
Two perps.
me. Yep. All right. Is there a crit rating on a stun grenade? not.
No.
Probably not. All right.
The frag grenade has a
Well,
crit
it's-
of 4.
Ah, never mind then.
It's-
I'm just saying, if only you would let me throw the frag grenade.
It's blast 8, disorient 3.
Let's see.
And stun damage.
8, so you've got plus
I'm just
2 to the
saying.
success as well, so that's 10. Oh, that's easy then. Right. All of them pass out. Great job, team.
Fucking hell.
Wow, that was easy.
Wow, they were terrified of me.
Wow, that's been
Damn, what-
so much
what
better than I thought it was going to.
Such weaklings.
Yeah, you're
cool.
like running. You don't see the grenade blow up. You're just like, oh,
Oh.
I did this.
Yeah, and then I slowly, awkwardly walk off and pick up my robe that's just laying on the floor back.
all the way back there. It's like
Yeah, we'll have to walk
the
all
wind
way
blowing it
back.
like into a tree or like trying to get it. Like, oh,
Yeah,
God
it's
damn.
up in some branches
It's like
now.
stuck on some branches. Like, oh, damn it.
Yeah, there you go. You can.
No, that's
If
Oh,
it-
that
was
was
more
easier than I
effective than
thought.
I was
I
even
jumped
expecting.
down from the wall that I was on or whatever.
Yeah.
I go through their pockets.
They don't really have anything apart from the weapons and the clothes on their backs.
3 weapons.
I can't carry anything else.
yes, slug throwers.
Yeah.
I've already bought a backpack just to carry my heavier armor that I'm wearing. Which
It
Yeah,
doesn't
don't
really make
question.
sense, but sure.
That'll make sense. Yeah.
don't question it. I assume it's the other stuff that's in the backpack.
I'll
the
allow
old
it.
stuff,
Yeah.
so.
You rummaged around in there for all your grenades. Like, hang on a second.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You can if it applies to you, you gain 2 light side points. Well done, team.
Oh.
Damn.
The 2 that I got at the start of today
Yeah.
from I don't even remember what.
Yeah.
I got them back. That's nice.
All right, cool. As you
Okay.
carry on, this time I will want you to designate a leader, and I will need an average survival roll.
Who's
Go
going
on,
to
Venom.
survival?
Shall I continue
me.
to lead?
Yeah,
Let's
it's
go on.
it's not me. I am merely the muscle. Oddly, and the medic.
The muscle medic.
I just know things.
All right, let's see if I can find the path.
Yeah, there you go. You
Come
succeed.
along for the ride.
Oh, I see. Okay. Kabisky's also helping. Good thing you passed. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Yep. Good job, team. You walk on by. As you walk by, you see what looks to be a trap laid out in the forest, and there seems to be a few of them lying around. They just look like pits
kind of
which
trap?
people could fall in through. False tops laid out.
Very
as
Team
leads.
Rocket again.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
But they you avoid them. That's cool. Blah blah blah. You continue to make your way through the forest, getting ever closer to the temple. You're now very nearby to it. You can see where you're at, and
Have we crossed that river and the bridge yet?
well, the temple rests on the summit of a steep cliff above you. A glimmering waterfall crashes from the temple grounds and into a deep chasm, separating you from the trail up to the temple. Spanning the chasm is a tall, arched bridge of wooden beams, a sturdy-looking but primitive structure met at each end by a rude trail. At the near side of the bridge, a pair of one-horned advos mercenaries stand guard, and another set on the far side.
What?
It's like more trouble.
Advos. Oh, I see.
Is this where Jack makes another law check that means we can Google them?
No, I've
Sick.
already.
Yeah, I'll look at them and be like, I've seen these before. I know these fuckers.
Yeah, I know you. You know everything there is to know about xenology.
How difficult is this?
2
Oh,
purple.
it's Xenology. 2 purple, mate. Really fucking
Oh, he doesn't know them.
Jack does not know
Can I?
who these are.
What is it?
What these
What?
are.
Xenology.
Yeah.
Okay,
No?
Plux
What?
doesn't know either.
Scream. If Plugs knew these creatures, and I fucking.
Oh, here's another
Imagine.
one.
That's what they look like.
Well, let's communicate with them.
They're very. They've got very
I thought you were talking about the bot in chat then.
Let's communicate with the bot.
communicate with them.
It's the
So
gatekeeper.
we
Communicate with them.
See what we can decipher from within their brains.
How many of them are there?
2 at each end of the bridge.
Are they like the ones at the far end of the bridge, like looking away from us?
Yep.
Okay. Well, what's the plan?
Well, they aren't attacking us yet.
They haven't seen you.
They haven't seen us yet.
Yeah. They've got guns, right? I assume these are the armed people.
Correct.
Or it's just-
These will probably take more than a measly stun grenade to take out.
We should approach them quietly. Get the jump on them like we did the last ones.
Yes, if we can take out
Or
the
we can
two
just
on this
say
side.
hello and appeal to their better natures.
If
You want to
they're under
appeal
the
to the better
influence-
natures of the people who have kidnapped your friend.
Well, if we can get out of this without a drop of blood spilled, it would be much better for...
You go right ahead. We'll just wait here.
Kabisk, I fear you have spent far too long in your ivory tower over there in the Imperial Academy.
Oh, it's very comfortable, my ivory seats.
Yeah, exactly. You need to come down and spend a little bit of time at the Spider.
Right. I'll
Trust me, I've
defer...
seen more
Spend some
blood
money and play
spilled
some
over the
Sabak.
wrong order.
We get a 20%
gosh.
cut.
I'll defer to you, Krusty. You,
Trust me, no blood will be spilt. That wasn't
promise.
intended to be spilt, at least.
Splendid.
That's
In
more
that
like
case,
it.
I will make some passing notes about the flora that surrounds us.
Bones will be crushed, though.
What?
Yes, but no blood, just bones.
What?
No blood.
No,
We'll make
well,
sure to dry them out first.
Most
Yeah.
species can survive
do
with
some
one or two
bloodletting.
broken bones. It's a fact of life.
Is that true?
Yes. Some species really go to water. One broken finger and they're dead. It's something to do with their
What about these ones?
internal organs. Sort of
Aren't you
stuck
like
all over
your,
the place.
aren't you
Well,
like,
let's
don't you
hope
like
that
know
these ones-
everything about like every species? What do you know about this species, Kabisk?
Fucking nothing.
Oh, so you actually the stupid. I
Well,
see.
I've got I left all my books at home. I
I-
don't think I'd need.
I knew
need
this
my
guy was a
advanced
sham. He's
technology.
just pretending this whole
Well,
time.
look, don't worry about it. Let's see how quickly these guys go to water when I've shattered their kneecaps.
Well, kneecaps
Well, they
tend to
can
be a
try
very
at least.
Suitable point of
I
attack
think we
for most
should,
species.
you know, try to come up stealthily. Don't attract the attention of the ones on the other side, and take these two out before we take the other two out.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Sounds like a plan for you three to do. I will simply watch from here.
Well, I'm not. My
We can-
method of incapacitating
the
is probably
same.
not the most inconspicuous, so I will leave it to plugs.
Well, I think once we take them out, the others are going to be notified. But you know, they'll have to come over the bridge, so we'll have a strong position to
Yeah.
defend.
Will I be able to wait underneath the bridge? Is there a possible way I could sneak below the bridge
have
like
to-
some sort of troll?
Not
We'd have
likely.
to sneak around them.
Okay.
Before they...
To describe the bridge,
Yes,
so
go on.
the range. So the range from one side of the bridge to the other in the range system of this is long. The bridge is over a fairly large ravine, so there's no space below it, but it is a stone bridge, and there are pillars along it which one could take cover behind.
Okay.
What do you mean, take cover behind?
As in, there's like, so as you look to imagine the bridge, and then there's pillars down the two sides of it, and one could
Like
simply,
next to it, up above it, like a fence,
or
or below it.
like structural support. So there's a bridge, right?
Okay.
And it has a
So we'd have
base.
to, yeah, but we're
then-
not in the chasm, no.
No.
So we
No.
can't
So the
use
base
those.
of the bridge, right, as in the
Yes.
floor of the bridge which you would walk on, is just
Okay.
a flat bridge, and then there's columns coming up from that which attach to the roof of the bridge, and those
There's a roof,
pillars you
okay.
could hide behind.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
You're probably going to have to approach them very quickly using the cover.
How
That's
far away
fine.
are we right now from the people on this side of the bridge?
Right now, you are out of combat range. You've seen
Which
them in the
is?
distance, so you're beyond extreme range at the moment. So,
Okay.
well, so let's
Tight.
say
How-
say you
let's
are
just
like,
say the same plan.
yeah, let's say you are like 200 meters away from them at the moment. And
Yeah.
So
you
are we
currently
approaching
know
from the
what
front again?
Yes, let's... Verona, why don't we go around again? Krusty, you go from the front.
Hmm.
They'll be distracted by you throwing your cape off again, and then we can take them out.
Yes.
Yes, that
Sounds
could
good.
work.
Didn't realize
And
you
then-
extended so far, Krusty.
Yes, and then we take them out the other side as well.
Yes, I imagine these folks don't like Kubaz's either. That's probably why.
Yeah, they might even like you and just like want your autograph, if anything.
True.
Well, I suppose we'll see what happens.
If all else
Right.
fails, remember, just stand directly behind me.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Can we stealth again?
How big is Kabisk now, by the way? Because you were smaller in stature, I feel like, last time.
I'm still pretty small. Not much
Okay.
bodily upgrades. I've got like scarring around my eyes.
Hang on, sorry. Is it my image that's putting you off? Let me just fix that. There you go.
What?
There you go.
Ah,
There we
okay.
go.
There we go. I am
Actual
still
Kabisk
small
was
and
too tall.
slight.
It was
versus
too
blood
tall.
scale.
Actual scale.
Yeah, it's
I'm just
probably not
wondering-
far off.
I mean, I'm just wondering how, if needs be, if I would be able to carry Kabisk.
Oh, probably very easily. I'm quite light. The heaviest thing is my
You
shield.
do have a
pack.
huge backpack with a bunch
yeah.
of shit in it, probably. Okay.
Okay, well, I
Do we
start to
stealth
approach.
again?
We start to approach, and I guess you guys, better
Yeah.
What's the
don't
roll
be
this time?
seen.
Let's see what are their setup. They are slightly better. This is a red and a purple.
Okay. Do we get a
No.
bonus this time?
No.
Okay, well. It's like I'm seeing it then as well.
Yeah, yeah. What were the other two doing? Were you two just staying behind for now?
We're doing
We're
the big
walking up as
approach.
well.
Oh,
Yeah.
you need
The
to make a stealth
non-quiet
roll as well.
approach.
There isn't sufficient
not-
angle for you to not make a stealth roll. Or are you
It's
just...
not quiet.
Oh, wait, are you
We're
just,
walking up.
again presenting yourselves to them?
Yeah. We're like, hello.
Mhm.
There's a
Close talk.
distraction again.
Oh, okay.
I guess really we're kind of trying to provide them with an advantage
Sure.
on their
Well,
stealth
as
roll, actually.
you approach, the guards point their weapons at you. But they do just say, "That's close enough."
I put my hands up. So excuse me, we're looking to cross the bridge.
For what purpose? What brings you here?
My friend here is an academic and a big fan of the of all
Yes, I'm-
things.
Kabisk was like hiding behind the tree, like I don't want to be seen. Okay, hi.
Behind the tree.
Why did you
I'm
drag
a
me
big
into
fan of
this?
the architecture. I'd love the chance to take some scrubbings.
We have our
Scrubbings.
own business to conduct around here. I suggest you come back at another time.
I won't get in your way.
He's very quick.
Seemingly so. Fast hands.
Can you make a hard... what was that? I think deception?
Are we both doing that?
Actually, I realized that I would take a different stance on this.
Oh, do you, now that you know that it's a different attribute?
Deception isn't really, Krusty's thing, is it?
No.
Okay.
So I would have worded that slightly differently. He'll be very quick.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Okay.
You can once again make me that no longer a setback, but it is still a hard
The
coercion check.
connotation.
So 3
Hard
purples.
coercion, okay.
I assume I'm not helping with this.
No, because this is a
Right.
threat, and you explicitly came
You're
across as rather
hiding
meek.
behind a tree.
Yeah, I'm not.
So-
Yeah, if anything, you're adding
Yeah.
a setback to it.
Damn.
Oh.
All right then, folks.
So where are we at this point?
It's hard to say. I'm going to say that you're like on the tree line at the moment, so you're medium range from them.
Okay.
Off to a side. I'm going to presume that, let's say there's a
fall
slope
back.
and you've gone to the high ground, because why would you go to the low ground? So yeah, you're at medium range off to the side. You can see this
And they've
conversation
seen me.
happening. They've seen you. That should have probably given them a gem a setback as well. But we're actually going to now roll initiative.
How the
So,
fuck do I do that?
so in
Special
this
roll.
case, no, it's not that. I don't think. Well, it is, but also no.
Which one is it? Cool or vigilant?
I'm just trying to think. So, I think it's vigilance for you 4. It's going to be cool for 2 of the guards and vigilance for the other 2. So yes, if you do special roll and roll initiative as, just select the dice and then click that roll initiative button. I think it puts you in automatically.
Right.
And then I'll need to do the same for the NPCs.
Wait, so we... Oh, do we put in the dice and then we click roll initiative?
Correct.
And then you click roll initiative.
Okay. Wait, so is it vigilance or is it cool?
For you, vigilance.
Vigilant.
And then for these,
Is vigilance the one where you're prepared for it?
No.
no,
I assume it
it's the
is.
other one.
Vigilance
Oh,
is where
surely we're
expecting
prepared
the
for it,
6
because we
feet
were
up one.
literally running up to combat.
Yeah, but it started before you expected it to.
We're
okay.
expecting them
Yeah,
to
fair
throw
enough.
hands already.
Fair enough.
I fucked it, basically. I fucked it.
Oh fuck! I did that.
I can add bonuses to it if I want. I can just suffer some strain. What am I rolling? Oh, it's just straight up roll it.
Okay, it wasn't that one then. It's, oops. Actually, it was.
Wait, why is there? Oh, I didn't mean
Oh,
to
it
roll it.
wasn't that one. That one.
Ignore my blue.
Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're still number 1 at the moment. Hopefully that remains true. Oh, that was a poor roll for them as well. And alright, there we go. There's the order. So it's 1 of you, and then 1 of the guards, and then the 3 of you, and then the 3 other remaining guards. So right now, there are 2 guards currently standing on the edge of the bridge. At your end, there are 2 standing at the far end of the bridge, which is at long range from the near end of the bridge, so probably just outside of long range for those of you who haven't reached the bridge yet. The guards
Which is all
on
of
this
us.
side of the bridge are medium range of you.
I once
I
again toss my cloak.
yeah. That's not anyone's action. It's just happening.
No, that's just how
no,
how
no,
initiative begins.
Yeah.
Every time Krusty realizes the fight's happening. Cloak gets down.
I'm gonna shoot with both my guns, and I get this time I do get a bonus dice because they haven't acted yet.
Okay. You also get a setback from their defense. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure, right, that the way this works is that when you shoot with 2 weapons, you upgrade the difficulty by 1, so one of the purples becomes a red. And also, so
I think I need
then
to
you make
get
that roll. Then I think if you get 2 advantage, you hit with both guns.
Yeah, it's something like that. I don't remember exactly anymore. don't know where
That's
to look
what
for
I'm
it.
going to say the rules are. So
Okay, so what am I rolling? I'm rolling my stuff, a disadvantage, and a purple and a red.
yes.
There you go.
Let's fucking go.
Very colorful.
That's a
dice pool.
success. So you only hit with
Yeah, it's
one
like
of the
every
weapons.
time. Okay, that's fine.
And
It's
so-
the stronger one
Yeah,
anyway.
it's the main weapon.
It's 9 damage, 2 pierce.
Mhm.
That's it.
Okay.
It's still on stun because I forgot to take it off.
Shit. Okay. Okay. Cool. So what was
Just
that?
because you forgot.
9.
Yeah. Plugs would have wanted to kill these motherfuckers, but just forgot. I'm not used that there's an I'm not used to it being an extra button on my gun. You know, I've never used it before.
Cool. I'm just gonna go through that quickly. So that one is now there. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yep. You shot 1. They're not dead, or stunned in this case.
Okay.
Now, the one at the near side of the bridge that hasn't acted yet is going to move just inside the bridge to take cover behind one of the columns, and they are going to make a ranged light attack at the man presenting before them, Krusty.
Could I
It'll be
have
fine.
used a maneuver on my turn to like hide behind a tree to have cover?
Yeah, we'll just say
'Cause I
you did
didn't do that.
That's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Krusty, do you have any defense
Mhm.
that I need to know about?
I have no defense.
Okay. They take a shot. They hit. What's the crit on this? Crit 3. They've got 3 advantage. You've been crit.
I
Yikes.
have
Oh.
Rill.
To take the rill.
Do you want?
I do
I
have
have it
Rill.
on me. To be fair, do you have some rolls then?
I think I still have one.
Okay.
One that I didn't take all of it. at
You
the
did
thing.
spend some money
Krusty
earlier,
always
so
has
that's
Yeah,
a
you did
supply
spend some money.
ready.
Gets,
Yeah,
that
I'm
probably
gonna say
gives
that-
you some roll to
Yeah,
have
I
on
think
you.
you've got 6 on you right now.
And I've got some extra if you need it.
So yeah, first of all, you take
And
9
neutron fix.
9 damage minus your soak.
Okay.
And then the critical injury. Can you roll a d100 for me?
Oh dear. Damn, it would have been really good for me to put on my shield gauntlet for that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we've done it.
46.
46. The shot that comes at you, it's a glancing blow on your head, which just, you shake your head to the side to avoid it, and you do it a bit hard, and now your head is ringing as the bullet whistled past your very sensitive hearing.
Oh no.
And the effect is that all of your intellect and cunning checks have been increased in difficulty by 1 until the end of this encounter. So I don't think you're going to be doing much of those, but yeah.
Can I just
I should imagine so.
point out that because my weapons are paired, I looked up paired weapons and it reduces the advantage required to hit with the second weapon, and it starts at 2, so it's reduced by 1. So I only need 1 advantage to hit my second one.
Oh wow. Okay then. How much damage does your other weapon do?
Also 9, but it's only 1 pierce.
Okay, let me just have a look. Oh yeah, okay. They've died. Just
Incredible.
about. There you go. I got rid of one from the end because that's fair and balanced.
Yeah, makes sense.
Cool. Now the other 3 of you. So yeah, there's one currently taking cover in the entrance of the bridge. Well, they've gone some way down the bridge. They're getting to the other side, really. But they're still at medium range, and yeah, the other 2 are, for now at least, still standing at the other end of the bridge.
How far away are those 2?
Long.
I'm not going to be much help here. I'll close my eyes and squeeze off a shot.
All right, mate, roll a d100 for me.
It's not even
God.
not even an attack roll.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Oh.
It's
86.
closing your eyes. It just-
I can't. I don't know. I don't want to see the blood.
You fire a
You're
shot.
literally using a stun gun. There's no blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fire
I
a shot.
don't
It goes relatively close to the target that, well, towards someone that would be a target. So
It's
the-
suppressing fire.
yeah, so the other people here think you are actively trying to shoot them.
And I'm gonna throw myself behind the
Great.
nearest rock and activate my deflector shield and just wait for it to be over. I'm just
Right.
like, oh.
Okay. Classic.
Next.
Well, I will activate my shield gauntlet.
Mhm.
So I now have deflection 3.
Okay.
And I think I can use this as a melee as well.
You
But to do
can, I
but
think.
it's stun damage. It's only 1 damage, but 1 with crit 5.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it doesn't do much damage. It's a very defensive tool, but
Yes.
you can attack with it.
It is more just so that the next time I get shot at, I actually have some mitigation.
Okay.
Can I move after using that? I guess I can.
Yeah. Maneuvers are separate, I think.
Okay, I will move up into melee range of
Yeah,
the
probably.
one.
I don't know. Does it say
closest.
it costs anything to turn your shield gauntlet on?
No,
I'll just assume you can do it then. Incidental. There you go.
I think only if I melee.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you can run up and attack. Yeah, just have it cost 2 strain or something. That seems fair then.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, but in fact, it costs nothing because you recovered the 2 strain that you may or may not have spent in the last fight. But make sure you have 2 strain either way.
I'm at current 2. Yeah, I'm at current 2.
Okay.
Okay, well, I will go up into melee range of that first person just so that they're not shooting off at someone else.
Oh, okay. That you can't do at the moment because medium range, you need to go to medium to short to engaged. If you're activating your thing, you can't get there yet.
Okay. Then I will get as close as I can so far.
You are now at short range with your thing activated. You can probably even stand behind a column if you want for more shelter.
Perfect. I will do that.
Great. Emma.
So you can move 1 range band each turn.
You can move 1 range band per turn, which comes with a maneuver, but you can use another maneuver on your turn if you spend 2 strain. So you could move an attack if you spend 2 strain, if you do nothing else.
Okay, so for 2 strain, you can move 2 range bands and attack.
Yes, because then, like I say, it's just 2 maneuvers, and you can move 1 range band for 1 maneuver.
Okay. Well, I can't get into melee with the guys further out. So I guess I'll move 1 range band closer.
Puts you in short range.
And then... Well, I think I'm going to target the other 2.
The other 2 are long range for you. I don't think you have anything that can do that, because they're at the far end of the bridge.
My Lancer pistol is long range.
Go for it then. They are
Actually.
not yet in cover either, so...
So, shoot them with that.
Alright, it will just be 2 purple. And a black, actually, because they have 1 defense. So.
I guess I could use the maneuver to aim as well, right?
Yes, that would be 2 strain after the move, though.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that.
Okay, yep, that's a boost as well then.
Just look at all the dice I have. Okay.
Bam. And damage on this weapon?
Ooh.
This does 5 pierce 2.
5 is 2.
1 million damage.
1 million.
Okay, I've recorded that. The other 2 are going to go. So the 2 at the far end of the bridge, they will move down the bridge into medium range and get into cover. And they will each take a shot at Emma at this point. So for them, this is any defense I need to know about Emma? Just the one from cover?
I do have 1 defense.
Okay.
As well as cover, I guess, so.
Yep. You know what? They're going to spend 2 strain to aim as well.
Aiming.
Yeah, I know. Fascinating.
We need to do that.
1 takes a
Plus,
shot.
like aiming, this is a new discovery.
Alright, 1 hits
I don't
you
need to aim.
for 10. Minus soak, and the other one misses.
Me?
No, Emma.
Oh, Emma, okay.
Do I want to spin the thing to reflect that? No, that's fine. I'll take the lose.
I mean, are you even holding
That's
the
okay.
sword? 'Cause you were using the gun, right?
Yeah, I have 2 hands. Pistol, sword.
It's not a pistol, though, is it? It's a long-range gun.
It's a Lancer precision pistol.
Hmm.
It's a long range, long barrel pistol.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we're
I'll
back
allow it.
at the start, so it's one of you to go. Can be any of you again.
You're shooting it with your offhand as well. Or are you shooting with your main hand? Sword and offhand.
Don't think.
Swashbuckling.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, mid fight, just like swapping the weapon I need to the main hand,
Yeah.
throwing it back and forth.
One of you can go first.
Oh. Could squeeze off another blind shot.
All right, roll
I
the
can hold on
d100.
to it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
For
for goodness
fuck's
sake.
sake.
Oh,
one.
no.
I said I could. Nine.
Yeah, I was when I said one of you, I
No,
more meant the other
no.
two, but you know, it's fine.
I've shot Krusty.
Shot me right in the
Oh,
ass.
Yeah, this shot you don't actually shoot Krusty, but it does go through his legs, and he notices, and he's like, "Oh,
Ooh.
Sorry, Krusty, my eyes were closed.
how did you
Let's
see
try
where it
opening
went?"
Your eyes were what?
My eyes were closed. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
fine,
that's
I
fine.
guess.
Completely
That's fine
reasonable.
then.
Yeah,
In that case.
that sounds
Uh,
completely reasonable.
So
It's-
the
yes,
one,
that's normal.
the one, at
the
near-
closest one.
Yeah, the closest one is gonna.
Well, I guess
um,
you can decide as well.
The closest one is gonna run further down the bridge towards his allies. He's now short range from Krusty and back in cover. Medium range from Verona. Just about still medium range from Plugs. And he is gonna take a shot at. Well, I mean, he's seen the shield gauntlet for now, so he's going to shoot at Verona as well. Which is going to be the exact same roll as I've made before. Just a whole bunch of advantage. Oh, that's a lot of advantage, though.
But a miss.
Verona, can you make me a hard coordination check? As the shot explodes the pillar that you're hiding behind.
Oh shit.
Not my pillar.
That was Varoon's favorite pillar.
That was
Yeah.
my
Okay.
favorite one.
Verona, you have fallen off of the bridge.
Oh shit, you are dead. Oh my
Uh,
god.
You fall. You eventually splash down into the river below it. You take 5 wounds. No soak on this. And
Shit.
yes, you are currently in the river. At about.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
That's a worse result than them just shooting me.
Yeah, literally, that's worse than getting
Literally
shot.
worse than just
What
getting
the
shot.
fuck?
I gave you another chance to save it.
Yeah, but I feel like. Okay.
The same can happen to them.
I would hope so. Yeah, if we
So-
miss, can we shoot the
Right.
pillar specifically?
No, I'll be
mean-
throwing this one off when I get into melee range. I'm gonna literally suplex him off the top rope.
Yeah, go on then. Go on then. And then they can fight down there.
Yeah. I'll give Verona somebody to fight down in the river.
Yeah, go on.
All right, cool. Have your go then.
I'm going to run up to this person who's cowering behind the pillar with their rifle or whatever it is,
Yep.
blaster. And I'm going to pick them up.
All right. Let me see what we've got here.
Surely you can
Actually,
just shove.
With with a repulsor fist, I imagine I could probably Shoryuken
Doom
and
fist
uppercut him
punch.
off. Yeah. Give him the Doom Fist. That's a good idea.
All right.
Yeah.
Have
If he hits a
roll.
wall, he takes extra damage.
So it's going to be.
Yeah, and he's stunned. Misses his
Yeah,
turn.
it's done.
Yeah. It's so what? 2 purple and a black die to up against.
2 purple and a black die. Okay. Okay. No.
Nope. It's a fail.
Fuck.
With-
And only with a threat as well. So with that threat, I'm going to say that you're not in cover, which I think kind of makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
So still got Plugs and Verona to go.
Okay. Can I run up to like the start of the bridge? Is that like
Oh wait, what was that
close
roll?
enough for me?
That roll was wrong.
That was you punching, I think.
It should have been 2 yellow and a green.
Okay.
Roll 1 yellow.
Roll 1 yellow instead of the null green, but one of the greens was a success. It's kind of
Oh right.
I mean, if we do it in order, it is the last one that you rolled. So I'll just say that if that ever happens again, I will continue to exclude the last one that you rolled. So in which case,
Okay.
we'll roll just 1 yellow. Once it's still an over. Oh no! Overall, that makes it a success
Yeah,
with
that
a
would
threat.
become a success.
Okay, yeah, you
Success
hit
with a
him, but
threat.
he doesn't fall off the bridge.
okay.
So what is damage?
And I'm not
on
in
this
cover.
attack? You're still not in cover. correct?
The damage is 8. It's concussion 1, slow fire 2,
Okay, so that's
crit 3.
9. You don't crit. Sorry, 9 damage total, I should say. Which means this is there. And then concussion. I think that whatever I said that did before wasn't actually right, so I can't remember what it actually does. Staggered. Staggered target cannot perform actions. Okay, that's what it is. We are right then. Cool.
It is actually Doomfist.
Yeah.
It's literally Doomfist. Yeah. You've been saying this.
Okay.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
that one went, and then what was it? Oh yeah, you two,
Well-
yeah, still plugs and Verona.
Yeah. So it's
Both
so
of us.
can I run to the start of the bridge?
Yep.
And are the 2 further ones now medium range?
They are medium range, and they are just in cover.
Okay, perfect. I will go to the first pillar on the bridge, hide behind it, and shoot from behind it with both my guns at one of them.
Okay, so purple and red and 2 black.
But they've acted already, so I don't get my blue anymore.
Mhm.
I'm just wondering if I wanna. Are they close to each other?
Yeah, yeah. There's only the bridge width between them.
Is anyone else close to them?
Nope.
Can I throw a frag grenade
You can.
instead? It's the same roll.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Okay. There you go.
It's a success with 2 threat. Okay.
Yeah. Blast 6, damage 8.
Hang on.
Oh
sorry,
wait, no,
made
I
a
can't.
mistake.
Sorry, range is short. I can't do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But
I
it's the same roll.
I made a
so
mistake
I'm just
anyway. The
shooting
one
with
that Krusty's
the-
fighting is actually dead.
Oh well, I wasn't aiming for that one anyway.
Yeah, I know. I took the health off
Okay.
the wrong one. Was the problem.
So yeah, just assume I was shooting with my gun because the frag grenades are short range anyway.
Wait,
so
am I right about
they
that?
wouldn't reach.
No, sorry, I am wrong. No, because Verona shot one of the ones at long range, didn't she?
Yeah.
I shot one at wrong.
Yeah. So no, I was right. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Makes
So you can't frag grenade, but it's the same roll
Yeah.
for
So
the pistol.
it's the same roll for my pistol anyway. So just it's more damage anyway. It's 9 damage to pierce,
Plus 2, so 11.
and no, not the secondary.
11, effectively minus 2, then to 9. Okay, there we go. Are you shooting the one that Verona shot, or the other one?
Anything under 50 means the one that Verona shot. Anything over is not. Okay, so yes, it's
Okay.
the one that Verona shot.
So the one that Verona shot is now dead.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, cool. I've gained initiative so that the other 2 now get to go.
Well,
Wait, Verona still has to go.
Oh yeah, Verona. Well, there's not much she can do right
I
now.
guess so. I guess just try and swim out of
Swim
the river.
against the current.
Yeah. Can you make an average resilience check to see how well you do at swimming?
Oh. 07s for Verona in chat.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 7.
Oh, Verona's drown.
All right, hang on. A
Rip.
sec.
Friends round.
Rip. You'll be remembered, Verona.
Well,
Let's see.
Couple advantage though.
I just realised that I get
Okay, I see. What's your brawn, Verona?
3.
3. Okay. You're alright for now. You aren't able to breathe at the moment, but it isn't affecting you yet.
You're all right for now.
You just can't breathe right
You
now.
are
but
drowning,
You're alright.
but you're not dying from it yet.
You know, you're alright.
Tiny droid nears GM and offers a note.
Oh god.
Does
Oh, the chat is behind Kabis now.
Never mind.
funny.
Let's face it, it wasn't a thing that was needed. What does that
No.
even mean, though?
Quite funny. I think they've given you a DM,
Yeah, I'm just having a
private
look.
message.
We.
I
Come
really
on.
like that as a.
I don't see that one. Anyway, carry on. It's
they'll
someone's
put something
turn.
else.
Whose turn was it? It's fucking
Right, so
Gregor.
now it's
Gregor's
yours.
arrived for me. It just says "fuck you." Right.
Gregor, you can't say that. My god.
Gregor's arrived and said, "Sorry, ship's on fire."
He was just going over in the
Be back in a
atmosphere,
bit.
yeah. Right. That was
Getting
everyone, right?
gas.
So it's their turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So the one fighting Krusty. What the heck? Anyway. I don't know what that means. I don't have a Twitch DM at the moment. Maybe I just need to refresh. Anyway. The one fighting
It's a
Krusty
massage.
is going to make a brawl on brawl check to try and a brawl on brawn check, I should say. And they are going to try and pull you over the edge of the bridge with them.
No.
Me?
Oh, with them?
Yeah, because they've taken a big hit, right? They've been shot. They feel like they're dying. They're just trying to do the same to you at this point. So the roll is
Wait. Is this the one that's in melee range of me?
yes, correct.
Mhm.
So what does concussion do again?
Yes, you raise a very good point, my
So,
dear
what does
friend.
concussion do again? Just, do you remember?
Means that they can't take actions. Yes.
Mm.
I do wonder if this is an
Oh.
action.
Oh, isn't that awkward?
I just wonder if this is.
Of course
an
it's
I
an
imagine they can
action.
move though.
They can move, yes.
Maneuver.
Actions.
Surely it's an action.
Yep, any kind of skill check is an action. So yeah, you're right. You are right.
Nice.
Yep, they're going to move though. They're going to move further down the bridge.
Okay.
And they will spend 2 strain to go further, so they are now medium range from you. They're pretty much next to their other ally at this point. Yeah, that was a good turn for them.
I'll
And then
get you yet.
the other one is going to shoot at you, Krusty.
I have a passive ranged defense of extra of 3.
Yes, you do. They're going to aim and shoot at
What
you.
does defense actually mean? Is that you just
Defense
take
is a
less
black
damage,
die.
or? Oh, okay.
Oh.
So, for example, this is the roll that they're making. So you see there's 3 black die on the end of there from the defense. They have succeeded, though.
Nice.
This
God.
is 7, 8, 9 damage.
Minus my sake, of course.
And then with their 2 strain maneuver, because they aimed, they are going to run to the far end of the bridge again, so they're now at long range again from you all. Now,
I look back at Kabisk and I'm like,
Yeah. Kavisk is just sort of.
Kabis has
Yeah,
got his
poked
eyes
his head
closed.
What's going
Bam,
on? Have we
bam,
done it?
bam, bam.
Is it over? Have we dealt
Not
with them,
just
Krusty?
yet. You
Not
just stay
quite.
back there.
I've got him on
Anything
my last
needs-
legs.
Anything need doing?
Can you get Verona out of this deep chasm?
Yes.
I'll do my
Verona seems to be
best.
taking a tumble.
Have you got a
Yeah.
rope or something?
Can I build like a ladder?
Bro's playing
Build
Lego
a
Star
simple ladder
Wars.
to
He
Sure.
is very
Um,
smart.
Kabisk starts
genius.
building a ladder. Make me an impossible mechanics check. So 5 purple.
Gets all these picks up all these
Five
twigs and starts
purple.
wrapping them together. Go, yes,
mean,
this will do.
Where's my Allen
This-
key? I don't see any. I don't see any.
There's
holes
got
in
to be
this
one
piece
here.
of wood.
I bloody made
Wow.
I made one.
one.
Miss
Ooh,
Forrest.
successes.
Honestly, if
let's
anybody
see.
was going to make one out of nothing, it was going to be
It's-
Kabis.
The genius
Kabis,
boy.
you have made
Yeah.
a 30-foot ladder.
Is that enough to get to the bottom of the chasm?
No.
You can't.
What do
carry
you
it
mean
either.
no? It's
No.
30 feet.
No, it's a long way
How
down.
deep is this chasm?
50
Alright,
meters.
well, I know what I'm doing next turn. Let me just convert meters to feet and work out how many
yeah,
turns I
that's
need.
not helpful, is it? What's that? It's about 10
Oh.
meters then. You need another 40.
Oh,
You can use that ladder.
It's 10 meters.
Yeah,
If
that's
it's
what I
10 meters, that's 32 feet,
I could.
according
Yeah,
to
give me
Google.
give me
said. We'll round
well,
up.
30
say-
36
you made
turns.
10 meters. Congrats. Do
Okay.
Like,
you want to make it 15?
Oh, and it is. The thing is 13 total, or what are you saying?
We'll make it 15 meters. There you go. Then we
Okay,
can.
so
Splendid.
we need just
We'll
a
stick
bit
two
of
more
extra.
turns.
We'll stick to metric from here on out. Well, you still need to succeed those rolls in that way. Basically, the rule is if you pass, that's 5 feet. Every success over the pass is another 5 feet. Meters, sorry.
Trust me.
Me too.
I'll be succeeding. I'll be succeeding greater.
Yeah,
Incoming.
yeah.
Just extend the
failures.
ladder a bit. It'll be fine.
Yep. So we do
Maybe Verona can jump out while I'm pointing at her.
Verona, do you want to
up
make
to the
another
ladder.
resilience check for me?
Can I use
No.
the force to try and move like
No.
a root or something to me to grab onto?
You have move?
Yes, I have move.
What the fuck? You're stealing my bit.
I didn't. I thought you didn't have any force powers.
I mean,
I'm just thinking
Yeah.
because obviously you're currently drowning, so there's going to be a hefty number of like setbacks on you trying to concentrate on this while you do that. So what skill do you think we should use to determine whether or not you can keep your focus on doing this?
vigilance?
Open to
It's like
suggestions on this.
it's like the Jedi.
Yeah,
skill,
vigilance is
right?
a good one. Okay, if you can make me a 3 purple vigilance check. Then yeah, that's the way. We'll just put 1 setback on it, I think. That seems fair to me.
3 purple and 1 setback.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
You succeed. In the struggle to do it, you do pull it towards you a little bit hard, and it hits you, and you take.
Well,
I'm going to
does
say
she
2
also need to
strain.
roll force die?
Oh yeah, you haven't succeeded yet. Good point. Now you roll a force die. Ooh.
I'll use them.
Okay, add 2 dark side points and 2 strain from the struggle of doing this in the first place.
Just realised that I could have made myself succeed that knowledge check on these fuckers earlier.
Well, you did.
What I
Oh,
get for
no.
not reading it.
So now Plugs thinks you're a liar and you don't actually know anything.
Understandable, really. So yeah, that's all that.
Plug's opinion of you has
Plugs.
just gone, stayed at the same spot because there
I was
wasn't.
going to say, it can't have gone down.
it wasn't too long.
Plugs, you are still not Plugs, Verona. You are still in the middle of a river, but you are holding on to a bit of floating wood that you've now pulled towards you. So it will be easier for you to stay afloat, but you do still need to get out, which you can't do yet. Next, either Plugs or Krusty.
Come on, Chris.
Well, I will obviously sprint as far down the bridge to close the gap with the one that was running away from me as possible.
Yeah, that's 2 strain then.
Yeah. And that puts me only in short range, right?
Engaged range with the one who ran away from you. They could only get to medium.
Oh, okay. So I'm engaged.
I'm engaged. Oh my god.
Congrats.
I'm engaged? Oh,
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well, that's so awesome. That's great news. I don't know who would be engaged to the Iron Patriot.
Mm.
Okay,
Find
so
out.
I will not be able to use Repulsive Fist this turn, obviously, because I used it last turn.
Yep.
So I will just try and punch him with the Shield Gauntlet.
Okay.
3 purple, was
What
it?
is it? It's
Yeah.
2 purple, 1 black.
2 purple, 1 black.
Nope. It's a miss.
Oh.
Plugs.
Never mind.
Well then.
Never
So,
mind.
where are they all
So from you,
in relation to me?
Um,
Yeah.
the one that Krusty is now stood by is just about on medium range. The other one is at long range.
They move back.
Yeah.
Okay. I will move up 1 range band
Okay.
and let Krusty do. So then I can actually shoot the far ones, right?
Yeah, correct.
Because then they're medium. Okay.
Yeah, it's only one.
I will just shoot. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll move like halfway up the bridge and then shoot the far ones
Yep.
with both my guns.
Cool. This is 2 blacks on this one. You know the rest of it.
Red and purple.
Yeah.
2 black.
Yeah. Defense and cover. You
That's
hit.
fine.
No double.
9
hit,
damage,
though.
2 pierce,
9 damage, 2 pierce.
plus the 2. You know. You
Okay.
know how it goes.
Oh yes, add 2 to that. Okay. Yep. There we go. Okay.
And then I'll, stand in like
Yeah, in cover.
next to a pillar.
Okay. Krusty. This one is now going to try and tackle you off the
Three of
bridge.
again.
Um,
And go along, or
Well, it depends what they roll.
yeah, okay. If they roll really well, they won't fall in.
Let's see. How are they at this? Krusty. The easiest way of doing this is you make a brawl roll against
Roll, if you will.
2 reds.
Okay.
You get
Turn it on them.
No, there isn't. No, this isn't an attack, so technically defense doesn't come into it.
So it's Brawl versus.
Actually,
their
I'm going to give you a boost on this because of your boxing training.
Yes! I knew
Yes!
it was gonna come in handy.
Because I did say, I think at the time, that this is going to apply to any boxing activities in the future as well.
Brawl.
As it should. As it should.
So it's 2 red still.
Yes, 2 reds
Yep.
and a blue for you.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes!
you fucking nail it. You're jostling around. He tries to step in on you, but you've been in the clinch before. You know what he's trying to do here, trying to pivot you round. You're moving around, and you deliver an uppercut while he's in. So just quickly make me a roll for just... we're not going to use a weapon on this. Just make me... No, it's just that. What's your brawn?
My brawn is 2 yellow, 1 green. Oh,
I
it's
mean,
2.
the actual number.
My brawn's 2.
The bronze
2.
stat.
Okay. So 2...
Your bronze
plus
only
the-
2?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
My bronze only 2?
Yep.
What the I thought Krusty was like
Well, that's
buff.
the face.
It's
Brawn
all the
doesn't help
suit.
you. The
Punch,
brawn doesn't
I
like
guess.
help you soak damage though. Willpower does, right?
Oh, I see.
I think a lot of I've got 3 willpower.
No, I said bronze.
Oh, that's no.
Brawn
it's-
gives you soak.
Yeah, brawn is soak.
Why have I got so much health then?
You got.
I don't know.
you've got
Oh,
the
it's
stats
because of
for it.
the.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's from the toughened.
Yeah.
I've got rank 2 toughened.
All right. Cool. You deliver a
Yeah,
punch,
see.
which does a damage after
Mm.
soak, but it's not an actual attack, so I think that's fair enough.
Okay.
Then the other one is gonna take a shot. Or who at? Probably Krusty because he's still not in cover. But he does have the shields up, so it's still 3 defense.
He
isn't
is
it?
the tank.
Am I right? 3 defense?
Krusty? If you've got
mine
the shield
is-
up.
Yes. So my.
Deflect.
Oh,
sorry.
this would still count as a ranged attack on me, right? Because it's the guys at range, even if I'm engaged in combat.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So 3. It was 3 defense then. Yeah.
Okay, yep, they're not gonna aim on this one though. Oh, but they do hit for 9 minus soak.
Oh god damn it!
And
I
they
do wonder if
continue to run away.
I do wonder if my shield gauntlet is it just permanently on when I turn it on? It's just passively on.
I think so. I can't remember what rule we used for it though when we came up with it. I think we were saying.
seems
I think
really
at the
strong.
time we were saying that it used the same power supply as your repulsor fist.
So,
So
it would go
while
off
you
if I
have
used
that
the repulsor.
activated, you can't recharge your repulsor fist.
That's right.
And on the turn you use your repulsor fist, you can't have it activated.
hmm That makes sense.
Yeah. So yes, okay. So yeah, when you your repulsor fist cooldown, it says like what is it? Slow firing 3 or something.
2.
Slow fire 2. Yeah. So if you have your shield gauntlet activated, that doesn't go down, I think.
Yes, that would make sense.
Yeah. Cool. That sounds good to me. So that last one, well, I said the last one. The long range one is now at long range again. The other one, you're just having a nice little brawl with. We go back to the start. Kabisk, Verona.
Hello. I'd like to make more ladder.
Yeah, make me another
I would
impossible
like to make more
mechanics roll.
Also, I need to go soon because it's fucking late.
Yeah, we're just ending this encounter.
Hard mechanics, impossible mechanics. Fucking
Oh my
smashed
God.
it,
Holy
mate.
shit!
Wow.
You've
That's
just
a
made
long
Holy
ladder.
shit! The ladder's like tripled in size.
You've just made
made-
30 meters of it. You now have 45 meter.
That's long
ladder,
enough.
which you-
Verona,
yeah,
come on!
if you dangle off the edge, you can get it
It
down.
won't fit. It's too long.
All right.
I've made a bridge, not a ladder. Fuck.
Okay, with your maneuvers, you get to the bridge and hold a ladder down there. You need to get more. Yeah, I'll say you can get to where Verona was if you spend 2 strain and just dangle the ladder down for her. Well,
Yeah,
pretend
I
she
am
hasn't
realising
walked away since then. You know, it's fine.
I cannot pull her up. It's just occurred to me. But
What we're saying this is
Krusty
in the
can come
middle
out
of the
there.
bridge, not like at the side of the fucking wall.
Well, you know, it's near
Oh,
the
fuck,
side of
I
the
know.
thing. Like, but Verona is still
I'm
I
somewhere
suppose-
on the map with a ladder.
Yeah, Verona needs to get out of the river first, anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Verona, speaking of which, where were you? You were holding on to a thing. I need you to make but now that you're holding on to something, an easy, what was it, resilience check. So 1 purple.
Are you done drowning yet, Verona? Is what he's
Go
asking.
on. Yeah, we've been dealing with this shit, and you've just been off like doing whatever.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna die.
Fantastic. You are stable. You can now use your maneuvers to move, which you, I've no doubt, will use just to get to the edge of the river.
Yeah. I'll
Um,
just go to the ladder.
Yeah, you've made it to the ladder. That's where we'll end your turn. Plugs, Krusty.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, you go on first.
I was
Okay, I'll take my turn. Plugs will run past Krusty and say, "You deal with this guy. I'll take the other one," and I'll run after the one that's going far away, so I can get in medium range and shoot them.
Okay. Do you want to use a second maneuver to either chase them quicker or aim? For 2 strain?
What does aim mean? Does that mean
You get
they're?
blue dice for aiming. That's it.
Mhm. Where are they? Are they still in the bridge, or are they like off the bridge?
They are
not in
off the
cover
bridge now,
anymore?
so they won't have that extra bit of defense. They seem to be running up the hill. Towards the
I'll
temple.
aim. Was that 2 strain?
Yeah.
I'll aim.
Mhm.
And then what is it? A red and a purple, and that's it.
Red, purple, 1 black because of their defense.
Oh, okay.
Oh, despair.
It's an
But
interesting
it
result.
is a shot with 3 advantage,
So, as you sprint,
which means I
Successful
would
despair.
shoot both of my guns.
yes.
I would hit both.
So, hang on, this person hasn't been hit yet. Oh no, they have. They're dead.
No, they have, 'cause I
basically.
shot them
yes,
last turn.
They're dead. Whatever. However,
But it's
I need you to make
Create
a
an
hard
avalanche.
coordination check.
okay. I'm very coordinated, to be fair. What's hard? 3?
Yeah.
Perps? Do we get any bonuses from this?
No.
Check.
Oh. Well, you might.
Doesn't seem like it. I'm good.
Yeah, okay. As you're going down, you stumble. You feel, but you manage to regain your balance and hold on. Let's see.
Okay.
Cool.
Go on, Krusty.
Okay. Fingers crossed. I would like
crossed.
to brawl. I'm going for the power bomb. I'm going to pick this guy up. And I'm going to power bomb him off the edge of the bridge.
Okay. Make a.
Spinning uppercut.
So what was it? Make the
Just
same
like
roll
he
that you
was
made before.
doing to me. Yeah, I'm basically doing the same thing to him he was doing to me.
So yeah, you're against 2 reds.
Like my
on this
turn.
one.
Yes. Do I still get my blue?
No, this isn't a boxing situation anymore. You're
Okay.
power bombing him.
Okay.
Fuck!
No, no.
So close.
You jostle around, and with that 2 threat, he's gonna get a blue dice on whatever he tries to do to you.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
I
it
will
is his
also.
turn.
I will also do this
Oh, what's this?
once per round on the character.
Stick out my tongue and I'll go.
Character may perform a defensive stance maneuver
Uh huh.
to defend against incoming melee attacks.
I see. Very good.
Then suffer a number of strain no greater than their ranks in defensive stance until the start of the character's next turn.
Okay.
Upgrade the difficulty of all melee combat checks to target character a number of times equal to the strains suffered by the character in this way. So
I
it's
see.
just 1.
Yeah. Okay. So he is going to basically try and do exactly what he just tried to do to you. What you tried to do to him. Sorry.
The 2 of them just wrestling.
Again, yeah, they're just wrestling. Chris
yeah.
is gonna fall in.
Yeah.
It's all gonna go bad.
They're like,
Can
no,
you-
you go over.
Can you
No,
just make
go
that
over."
same
Like
roll
holding
again?
them over the edge and then they come
Yeah.
pull back and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Pull back and then they reverse it where they're holding the other one over the edge.
Yeah.
Push them to the other side of the bridge. Like, oh no.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
that same roll you just made, but with 1 black, 1 blue.
1 blue.
Let's go!
Yeah!
Finally.
Oh, nice. You
I've
got
used
some.
his weight against him as counterweight.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
First
jostling
one's a fake
around.
count.
And this time he tries to slip a clothesline over you to knock you off the edge at last. You duck it and you go for the angle slam, and he goes
Ah, yes.
straight off the side.
Straight over.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm just gonna
I
roll.
like to imagine you're like at the edge and he's like dangling and you've got like his shirt in your like metal glove and you're like goodbye and he falls off.
Oops. Sorry, I was just rolling a D100 there. On a 1, I would have said he landed on Verona.
Oh, God.
No, Verona was at the ladder already. Go
That's
on.
that's why it would have to be a 1. But oh shit, what was
Yeah.
that?
There's a lot of wind for him to fall.
Yeah. Well, Krusty could have thrown him. Yeah. And that's it. Initiative over. Last thing we will do today is everyone make a cool roll to regain strain.
I haven't lost any strain.
You just climb out of the river.
I heal 1 additional strain because I've got rapid recovery. So I need to only roll
Yes.
1 with my cool. And
So I get 2 back.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Does that mean I gain or not?
Not from those dice.
Well, I gained 1 anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I lost no strain. I was hiding behind a rock.
Great.
You're just nearly shooting me.
I didn't.
Oh yeah.
You did
I
build
lost
a
some
ladder,
strain
though.
because I
Somebody shot
aimed
near
at the
you.
end.
Only I've been building the ladder the whole fucking time.
Mhm.
What about it done ages ago?
And with
I need
that,
to-
you move away from the bridge, begin to approach the temple, where you hear a
Yeah,
strangled
we're just
scream
like-
from within, and
Ooh.
then
Oh,
the
no.
fade away from the scene as Starweed's season 3 episode 1 comes to an end.
Yes.
The
Except that-
Gatekeeper.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It zooms out and we see the whatever Jack called it earlier. The ship. What's it called?
The Sky Dancer.
We see the
Oh,
Sky Dancer and Grego going.
It's
As
weird.
he's
The Sky Dancer looks
flying by.
so much like Gershwin's Fifth Symphony.
Weird, isn't it?
Crazy.
All right. And there we go.
Thank you.
We've reached the end. We're back.
Yeah, and that was season 3 over. Jesus, that was
I
quick.
know, right?
Season
Did it.
3 is
Season
done.
three.
Ugh.
All that there is for
All right,
season
season
3 is
4.
to
We
get
go
to
in the
the
temple.
Yeah, just think, season 3 was just this one shot. I know, incredible.
Crazy.
Didn't even finish
That
it.
we've not
Gotta
finished.
respect it though.
Nearly finished with season 3. I'm sure there's
Yeah,
no
nearly.
possible plot elements that come in after this.
I'm
but
sure nothing else will happen. Yeah.
no, this is it. I
No,
can't
yeah,
believe you got
we're
through
just
it
gonna
so
go
quickly.
in, kill the bad guy, and it's the end of it, right?
I know,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
I mean,
We've become very efficient. That's why.
Yeah, I've been doing so well for once. Ever since I upgraded my arm, I can actually aim. It's wonderful.
how was everyone doing for health by the end of that, by the way? Just
Not
so I have a
good.
sense
I
of
would
scale.
need-
Oh, I was just
I
gonna
would-
pop a couple stim packs.
Yeah, I will need to do some of my
I'm completely fine.
I've got one
medical
strain.
attention. Well, maybe you could come and give me some medical attention then.
I'll medical you if you want. I'm
I
actually
have
quite good
3
with
health
medicine.
left. I figured.
3.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, I can give you a stim pack. I have a med
Yeah.
pack now, so you know this scene you can get my free stim pack.
Well,
Medicine scales of intelligence, and I'm a fucking genius. So just let me get my hands on you. I read a book on it.
I could also do like a bit of my own engineering to heal myself quite efficiently, but yeah, I do only have three wounds left. So
I'll fix you
Okay.
up next time.
Almost got taken out in that wrestling.
Okay. We'll make then a slight. Going forward, then I would ask if we can make use of the wound and strain counters on that dice rolling site, just so that
okay.
I can more accurately keep track of that. Because I feel like the guy you were fighting, Krusty, would have noticed if you were on 3 wounds left, and therefore
Yeah.
would have done a more practical thing of trying to shank you rather than throw you off a bridge.
He'd have
so-
struggled.
Right.
Maybe. It would have been easier, I think, because your defense then would have just been 2 purple rather than 2 reds and a purple.
We can agree to disagree.
Sure. Yeah, we'll just make use of that so that I can keep track. So that like how you can tell that an enemy's hurt or not. It would be good if I
Yeah.
could do the same for you, just so the enemies have
Yeah.
that as
Yeah.
well. Just because I also.
Oh, I
really
really-
had
figured.
the characters
Yeah.
on
I
there.
mean, I assumed you knew from me getting hit 3 times.
I thought you were low. I just didn't realize how low. But I
Yeah.
didn't It's difficult. Like I've got a lot of numbers to keep track of, so I kind of forgot.
I was like, if there was more than, well, if Plugs didn't kill the one at the end of the bridge, then I was
Yeah.
I was going to just go into cover and
Oh,
start healing
I
myself.
just changed Krusty's instead of adding my. I don't know how to add myself to the thing. Whatever.
Good question.
I don't know how you two have done it. I thought I was doing it, but
You just click the
apparently I
little
changed
plus.
one of theirs.
Yeah, it's the plus thing.
Oh, okay.
Add
Well,
a name, wound strain.
Why do I
Well-
just see Krusty as a racist? Kabiscus heard this. In that chat.
Yes.
we don't need to talk about that.
All right, that's it. We're gonna go.
Well,
All right. GG's. Thank you so much.
We'll
GGs.
join back in
GGs.
for the finale. Honest.
of
Uh,
season 3.
Jesus.
God.
Yep.
Whenever that.
Next time, the
Every
finale of
season's going.
season
sh-
3.
Every season's shorter and shorter.
Made it
It's
to the
crazy.
end
Yep.
of the season.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Season 3 was 2 episodes. Season 4 is gonna be 1. Season 5 is gonna be half an episode.
Yeah.
We're gonna have 2 seasons in 1 episode.
Yeah.
It's like, God.
All right. Cool. That's it.
Crazy.
Bye everyone. Stream over.
GG's.